Okay, I'm back. Alright, okay. A water sip to kick off the stream. Oh yeah. Wait a minute. Let me open my YouTube on my phone for the shit. We have a new thumbnail for the streams and shit. Hell yeah. New stream thumbnail. Boom. We got what else we got? Um I think that's the main thing, honestly. Like that's new. This time. I like quickly had to make another little. I didn't even open FL Studio yet. Well, I kind of lost time today. I'm not gonna lie. I like ate later than I was supposed to, and then like the cat was. I had some troubles with the cat. I didn't know if I had to let her outside again or if I should keep her inside, but she was begging, crying, and I was like, "Ah, I don't really trust it, cause I felt like she was already going outside enough, but like, I hope she doesn't like gets too confused or some shit. I feel like she might think she can just like find my parents. Yeah, right. They're on vacation right now, so I don't wanna like. I also don't want to irregulate her too much, right? I don't want her to like. I don't want her to like be in that position where she does not know like what's going on anymore, because like she's not used to the way I treat her versus my parents or whatever. I try to treat her nice. It's just I'm overprotective and shit. I'm very overprotective. Um, it is another case where like I could just kind of like wait for some people to come in before I make beats, but I could also not do that. I know what's best. I know what's best. I don't know what's best at all. I think it's probably fine if I just cook up. I think it's probably fine if I just cook up. We'll see. Actually, this time I put a notification on Blue Sky as well. I had a notification on Blue Sky up as well this time. I was like, maybe that does something. Probably not, but there's only like 2 people that interact with my shit on Blue Sky. I got like a couple of followers there, but they're very inactive. And it's like mainly 2IC and like some other person that constantly likes my shit. But I do post on there fairly regularly recently, but I've not really interacted with other people on that shit. That is kind of the part that I'm missing a little bit. Um, I need to like get better at like interacting with people on there and finding like my people that are interested in shit I'm interested in instead of just kind of screaming at the void. It's actually kind of hard to get mutuals in my opinion. Like if you just kind of honestly, I don't even know how I got as many followers as I did on Twitter. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane how this. I'm gonna do some weird ass shit. I'm losing followers drastically on Twitter because I've been soft blocking a lot of people, and also sometimes you just kind of get some bots that get pushed or whatever the fuck. But like, I try to not care about followers anymore. I try to be happy. I try to care about my well-being, and honestly, I don't think that should be dependent on followers. I think that's kind of whack. Let me see, right? Oh, this is kind of interesting, honestly. This is kind of interesting. is kind of an interesting little melody. Yeah, I feel like after my week break of Twitter, I was kind of like, you know what? I gotta stop caring about followers that much and just like enjoy Twitter for what I enjoy it for, which is just like talking to people I already know or just like random people about my interests, and just like try to have try to make some connections, but like not worry about a big number or like bangers or whatever the fuck. It's just not fun. It's just not fun like that. Let me see what we can do. Xenology really let me down last time, but I'm gonna try it anyway. I feel like Twitter is like it gets me real depressed nowadays. Which like I just get real down by the shit. Just really agitated. But on the other hand, I like sharing shit on there too, so it's kind of just like, well, these are interesting. It's a cesspool, but there's there's shit to it. There's shit to it, honestly. This is an interesting melody. I know exactly what. Search time again. Search is goated. Let's see, alright? What we got going on here? What do we got going on here? I don't really recognize a lot of lead names in this shit, so I kind of have this. Ow. That's some crazy lead names. This is an insane melody. What is insane lead, I mean? Wow. This is kind of crazy. I like this melody a lot. Interesting, wait a minute. Oh, okay, wait, that's interesting. That's kind of interesting. Hell yeah. Sup, Mira? You're not that late. Honestly, you're not that late. Usually I try to start. I don't know how late it is where you are right now, but usually I try to start at 9 p.m. for myself, which I don't know what that translates to you for you, but you know it's only 10 minutes past that now, so that's not that bad. 3 p.m. Yeah, see, like around that time is where I would start. So, you know, not that late. Hope you enjoyed the yogurt though. I just had some fries and some disgusting I don't know how they call that shit. Wait, let me look that up real quick. Little intermission. How is that shit called? What would a English speaking person refer to that shit as? I'm literally just gonna go on Google Translate for that. It's like some meat-esque thing. Some kind of sausage-esque thing. I don't know how they call that shit, man. But is it the same shit? Y'all know what a fricandel is? Because that's literally how it translates it, which is kind of weird. That is not how we call the shit, but I know it has a different name in some other. Like in the Netherlands they call it frikandel. Here they call it currywurst, but so a currywurst. But that's like some totally different shit in Germany, honestly. But anyway, I had that some kind of sausage thing, with insanely overly processed meat probably, and just a shit ton of sauce and onions in that shit. It's like it kind of looks disgusting, but like it's amazing. It's some of the best shit you can get, honestly. So much just sauce, curry ketchup, mayonnaise, shit ton of that, and then some onions in that bitch. Yeah, I don't even know what food with meat it is. It's probably every single type of meat just squished together. It's like some processed bullshit. Definitely don't eat too much of that. Probably will your health will probably decline severely if you consume that on a consistent basis. That shit is dangerous. That shit is dangerous. But I hope you had a the volcano is crazy, but I hope you had a good day today. Mine was surprisingly good, but also surprisingly bad at the same time, honestly. My day was good in the sense that like I played a lot of Pokemon Champions and honestly it was surprisingly fun. I had a great time. Shockingly, honestly. And like oh fuck, I forgot to switch. I literally didn't even pay attention. I'm so oh sorry. I did not pay attention. My bad, y'all. My bad, yo. Why did I even switch? Oh yeah, I tried to look some shit up. I forgot. Damn, I'm stupid. But anyway, so I played Pokemon Champions and that was surprisingly fun, honestly. And then I went outside and it was amazing weather and I listened to Limbo by Amine again and that's a great album. Just vibing, just having the best time of my life. And then I didn't couldn't find my cat and also it was the fucking works. It's a shit ton of drilling and hammering and whatever the fuck and sawing next to my ear because the neighbors are working on some shit. So that sucked balls, but other than that, it was like pretty good day, honestly. Let me see. What am I adding? A pad is what I'm trying to add. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, you told me you were gonna go to therapy. Just therapy, man. She she probably helps a lot. I have not had someone to talk to my problems about in a while because I do have people I go to usually, but they have all had to like cancel recent appointments and then like it just takes a while just to get another one. So it's just like I've been kind of just fending for myself. But therapy's awesome. Shout out to therapy. Big therapy uh supporter. Wait, is the output what I need? No, no, I'm just making sure this is not too loud. Is there some shit I could use? Potentially. Potentially. Ooh. Decent, decent, decent. Wait, let me. I like having some space in my pads. Because pads always fade out a lot, so it's like that space is filled in generally. Ooh, that's fun. That sounds very fun. Switching out one type of therapy for another. That is actually That's actually fire. Yo, I'm also trying to. I've also been thinking about spending. I've been enjoying Champions so much, I might get ZA. Just to get more Pokemon in there. Cause like, I might get addicted to that shit and then drop that and like spend a shit ton of money on that for like a couple weeks of enjoyment, and then I just ditch it again. Like that's how it usually goes. I also need to go to the store, Loki. Not to the clothing store. I need to get new drip. I really need to get new drip. I am struggling. The closet is looking dry. I really need to go buy some new clothes. But I don't really like shopping, like for clothes specifically. Yeah, I'm thinking getting the DLC because it just gives me some extra Pokemon that I could be using. Honestly, it seems like a pretty fun game, but also like I'm low-key more so buying it to get more Pokemon for Champions. Even though I could probably get everything I need in Champions itself, it's just RNG, kinda. Just kinda get lucky and spend some resources. But technically, I could probably get every Pokemon I need from just doing that. But also, it's been a while since I just played a newer release Pokemon game. Like the last time was up to date with actual Pokemon release was like Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon rather. So I got that is 5 billion years ago actually. So yeah, I'm really on with this shit. It's crazy that Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon are like decades old. Decades? 1 decade. Crazy. Almost. Not there yet, but that is nuts to me. Like what? They're like practically childhood games when you think about it, because like how old was I then? 14 or some shit? I was a child. That's a childhood game. That's disgusting. I was considering thinking about my Pokemon games, but I don't want to lose my Pokemon because I haven't paid for the bank home. Oh yeah, that's fair. Wait, can you not transfer Pokemon with home without like paying it, or do you need bank first? Is it like one of the like games on 3DS or some shit? Because I swear you could probably just transfer Pokemon with home without paying. I thought that shit was just for extra storage. If you need to pay to transfer, that would be kind of bitch made. Then I'm probably just gonna stick to champions. I never used home, so I genuinely don't know. This is one of my main complaints with Pokemon nowadays. The amount of shit you need to buy to like actually keep up with like the competitive scene if you want to play like in official tournaments is kind of nuts. You always need to buy the newest games. Even with like champions, you probably still people are still incentivized to buy wind and waves just to keep up with the new Pokemon, get them faster and stuff. They're probably gonna lock some exclusive shit behind those games too for champions and whatnot. And then you need to get home. You have like a bunch of subscriptions and like paid options in champions too, which you don't technically need, but like they're incentivized. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Oh, really? You need to pay for that shit? Like into the app from your home? Oh, from like your real life home? I might be confused. I might be confused by some shit. Which is often the case. I just like got out the womb confused, honestly. Not knowing what to do. Which I guess is goes for everyone. Yeah, you can only get one box, but low-key I'm just like Get him in, get him out. You know, for like champions, just get him in, get him out. Boom. Get the shit from the get the Za pack. Smoke that Za pack. Put Delphox in home, and then immediately gone. But you need to pay for that. I thought you just had if you just have one box, you can still transfer, right? I don't really storing shit in home. I will say the box might get tight in champions because I do know there's like a fairly limited box space too. If you don't get like the subscription, which I'm not. Like fuck the subscription. I'm not getting that bullshit. I'm not getting that dog shit. Okay, you do have, okay, you just have a full box. Fair. Fair enough. I shouldn't really have to worry about that shit then, because honestly, I only need Delphox. Nah, I'll probably need a lot more Pokemon just because it's easier, but like if I get Delphox, if you transfer Delphox into champions from home, you get the Delphox size, and there's no other way to get that shit. And Mega Delphox looks disgusting. That shit looks so fun to use. My one was full, so I want to send. Oh, okay, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Hey, let me know what mons though, cause some mons you might not mind losing if you got a fucking. Wait, what was it? What Sword and Shield? Sword and Violet. If you got a whatchamacallit, what do I need? Fuck, what mon? Oh, there were a couple of mons I was thinking of getting. I forgot which ones, but I would just build like a bullshit team today, just like with the shit I was able to get like from just kind of fucking around for half an hour. And also, it's surprisingly good. I got the Ultra Bolt here, and I'll be stuck there forever probably. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Well, honestly, I have the pre. There is some shit where like sometimes it's like if you get me a shit ton of gifts, I'm kind of like okay, but like for someone like me who doesn't really gift you a lot of shit, it almost feels unfair to get constant gifts from you. But like honestly, if it's a game you literally never play again, if you're literally never planning on playing any of those games again, and you're somehow able to transfer your mons or whatever, that, I mean, like I'll take it because like if you're not really losing much out of it, and I'm gaining quite a bit out of it, that would be actually kind of sick. I'd rather have that than you buying some other stuff. That's resourceful, you know. That's resourceful. I'm just very stingy. I'm not gonna lie, but I also splurge way too much on myself. So like I gotta kind of chill the fuck out. Honestly, I give enough to charity and shit for like that maybe to be a bit of an over exaggeration, but honestly that's fair because I like when it comes to casual games, I'm kind of like that too. I mean, I play competitive, but that's always been mostly on Showdown until Champions, which is honestly completely different. It's a completely different deal than fucking playing on the actual game, I think. It's been a while since I've just like casually beaten a Pokemon game. The last time I tried was like Pokemon Black or something like that. I had a fun time. It's just like my focus. I just am on some different shit immediately. I am very much unable to play the same game for more than a month unless I'm like super into it. Like it's more so like when a new interest crosses my path, it's like the other one is just out of here. I wish to. Fairs. I mean, like, I feel like Pokemon when it comes to piracy is like that's like the goat. That's like the only shit you don't even think about pirating. That's the only thing where I like forget that it's even considered pirating. Getting a Pokemon wrong? That's like, it's like legit, like, it's like second nature. That's like, honestly, those games are free to me. Like, they are literally, they've been free. Anything else, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get in trouble for pirating that, or rather, only for real. But Pokemon games, like, from like the 3DS and like before that, I have not pirated. I've not pirated like Sword and Shield and whatever the fuck. But randomizers too much. Yeah, I love them too. I love them too. They're fun. Um, they're silly. I don't really play a lot of ROM hacks, low-key. Because a lot of them are just like, oh, this is the same game but harder and like more quality of life. And at a certain point, it's like, okay, I'm gonna just play competitive Pokemon if I want to have that experience. Like, people really like competitive Pokemon, but they don't like playing against other people. So they need to play like a ROM hack that's like, oh yeah, this is like that, basically. This is like hard. It has the fucking competitive training and shit. I'm low-key wondering how like ROM hacks are gonna be in with like champions in the new system. Maybe there's gonna be ROM hacks that adapt that shit instead of the in-game shit. But randomizers are just always fun. They're just silly. You ever play the randomizers where like the moves are randomized and shit too? That shit is fun as fuck. That shit is really funny. Especially like later generations where you have some ridiculous moves that don't make sense. Like fucking Sunsteel Sky Strike. I will say the beats I make in these streams are chopped as fuck. Like mixing wise, I just do whatever. Randomizers are cool. I promised 2IC to do like a Nuzlocke of a Pokemon Sword, and like I'll try my best to get to that eventually. And like if I get Sword, I can also transfer some Pokemon from there as well. But like that'd be like a little bit more of a long time investment rather than Nuzlocke that shit. I wanna like help 2IC with like something. But on the other hand, it's like, knowing me, I might just step out because I'm bored. I want to do something else. I need to try champions more. I played like one by life. Have you played singles or doubles? Because right now I'm kind of just doing singles. I've never played Battle or like Battle Stadium singles or whatever it's called now. I never really played that, and like I tried it because I was like, oh, doubles. Doubles is fun. I've played more doubles honestly, but like I wanted to try singles because as someone from Small Gun, that's like always been the shit I was on. I'm more familiar with the 1v1 scenarios, you know? And it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun. I fucking hate what's his name? What King Gamma always fucks me up, man. I hate that bitch. Such an annoying Pokemon, bruh. I hate King Gambit so much. I hate any of the mons that like get stronger the more Pokemon die. Like, stop. You're not cool. You're not fun. Fucking hate that Pokemon, bruh. No, actually, I love using King Gambit. I hate playing against it. It's definitely one of those things. It's like, come on now. Maybe I should extend these a little bit. Just like a little bit though, like let me see, right? Pokemon is so fun. The thing with like having a variety of different interests, especially when you're making beats, it's like, let's say a random person comes in and wants to see me make beats, but I'm just randomly talking about Pokemon and they do not give a single fuck. It's like, okay, people are just gonna walk off. I kinda gotta watch out for that. But on the other hand, it's just this is Oloki just talking to Mira time because it's just enjoyable to do that. It's just a vibe to do that. So sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna sacrifice the accessibility or the what do you mean? Like the not the I'm gonna sacrifice the reach for just like having a good time with like one person. True. But also I will cry if they do that. If they air out their grievances in my chat, I will cry about that probably. Cause like that's not nice. Critique. That's not what you're here for. You're here to consume my slop. That's why I gotta talk about philosophy and political issues more in these streams, so that because that's something everyone likes. That's something no one's gonna have an issue with actually. Boom. Or maybe if they leave, it could be because the beat sucks. That can always be an alternative as well. The beat could just be bad. But I like it. I like this beat. This beat is fine. It's not the biggest, the most impressive beat I've ever cooked, but it's pretty fun. Schmirker answers there was the worst crime to commit. The worst crime to commit? If you want an honest answer, I feel like I can either dodge the question. I can either dodge the question, or I can like make enemies. I guess I don't know. I would say compare people that compare crimes sometimes kind of miss the points of like what makes a crime bad. You feel me? Like obviously some stuff is worse than other shit, but it's like people use that wrong. Like comparing crimes sometimes is really just a dumb idea. But like the worst crime is probably some shit that you do to another person or like a lot of people where like they're not dead but they will be traumatized for their life for it. Some shit in that vein. You feel me? If you want like a straight like answer. There you go. I will not shy away from any answer, even if it's a joke. I don't care. If you say some shit ironically, I will respond sincerely. It will happen. I'll just let you know. Unless it's some shit that's like obviously gonna ruin my career. Like I'm not falling for like crazy traps or whatever the fuck. Dotted maybe potentially. There's always a vibe. The coolest crimes to commit are piracy. It's like getting shit for free. Shoplifting is basically a similar vein. Those are cool crimes. What else is cool? Arson is pretty dangerous, but like out of like dangerous crimes you can commit is one of the coolest looking ones. I feel like arson is like you should probably not commit it, but also like it's a spectacle. Fire is kind of a beautiful thing. It's one of the more beautiful elements. Water is probably the most beautiful of the elements, but fire can look cool. Fair. Too bad fire smells bad. I guess that is That's not wrong, depending on who you ask. Like, I don't like it. I don't like the smell because I know it's like probably bad for me. Like if I smell something fire, I think I'm gonna like my lungs are gonna fucking turn to charcoal like automatically if I inhale it too much. But the smell itself, I don't think is bad. Just I don't like smelling it. If the if I didn't have a fear of the smell, I would not mind it. Same with gasoline. Is if I smell gasoline, I'd rather not like inhale that at all. But like if it wasn't a risk potentially, I would be smelling that consistently. I don't know if it's dangerous, honestly, because I just don't know a lot of things. Sniffer? I don't really be sniffing. Like, I mean, my nose doesn't work that well. Like, I guess I wouldn't like purposefully go sniff gasoline. Is that what you're insinuating? Maybe that's what I insinuated on accident. But that's not what I intended to say. This is kind of doing too much. I'm gonna just loop it like this. But maybe like a slight variety. I would have got out of my way to sniff gasoline or fire, but it's like when the circumstance calls for it, I'm not per se gonna be worried. Ooh. Anyway. Honestly, this is probably gonna be... Honestly, nah, the reason why I kinda wanted this was... This sounds more like a verse type of melody thingy. But like, whatever. There we go. Okay. Good beat so far. Good beat so far. I'm not hating it. Honestly, I'm kinda cool off. This is decent. I'm enjoying this beat. I'll honestly, I feel like this is decent enough. Sometimes you gotta just make the beat simple as well. I feel like there was enough yapping while making this beat that I feel like I can call it quits here with this one. Boom. Okay. Okay. Oh, a name. Ooh, a name. Huh. Any IDs? Oh fuck! I clicked off chat real quick. So far, Tomodachi Life, I've gotten 3 out of 5 readers in the same. Hell yeah! Feel free to post a picture of that in somewhere. I don't know where, but if you haven't already, I don't know if I've seen it. I played a little bit of Tomodachi Life today just to kind of buy some shit for like the daily stuff. But right now it's probably just I am not nearly to my limit of people, and I still have a list of people that I want to add eventually. But I might low-key like, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm probably just gonna be like checking in and just like buying some random shit. Because there's a lot of people that like I need to get the right outfit for them. There's a lot of people in my island that do not have the right outfit. Like I'm trying to make Toad, and Toad is not coming together because I just don't get the right clothes for Toad. Same with Pomni. Pomni, the jester outfit is just nowhere to be found. Okay, that's cool. Send a picture of my TV to your distance Discord soon. That's good. That's good. That's good. What are the best ways to take a picture of a Switch? From the TV or from the handheld mode? I mean, it really depends on what I'm playing, I suppose. But like, I've done both at this point. A lot of people don't use the Switch. Did I just randomly? I didn't even give this shit a fucking folder. This beat. It's like I think it's like the last beat I made. I'm gonna call this beat Champions because of Pokemon Champions, honestly. Because to celebrate my new hyperfixation. Boom. Honestly, we can low-key play if you want. We can low-key play Champions together. If you actually get you actually able to transfer mons into that shit, so you might actually be able to cook up a fire team. I'm not trying to go try hard. Trust me. Is that easy? Is that easy to do? Because that's probably the best way to do it for me as well. Honestly, I mean, taking a picture is that fast, but like it looks better. I'm on Switch too, obviously, so I don't know. Do I need to fucking open that shit? I mean, does she have a USD? Does she have a memory card I can just take out? I honestly don't know. I know you can make screenshots, but oh yeah, your box is full. I forgot. Maybe your box is full of fucking crazy Pokemon though. Maybe your box is full of legendary. Not legendary. I don't think there's any legendaries, but like full of like what's the good mons? Corviknight, Garchomp. If you got those, you could just get them out. Get them out of there. Wait. Okay, this is a cool beat, right? Clearly, I'm show the stream my showdown, not showdown, my champions avatar. I low key, I'm giddy. I want to show them. So like, you know how like people, there's certain Miis that are like damn near in everyone's island because they're just classic. They're just staples to add to your Tomodachi island, right? One of the main ones I always think of is Miku. Everyone has a Hatsune Miku or some shit in their island. I feel like, and like I was like, nah, that's too cliche. But look what the fuck I made in Champions for my avatar. I fuck with her though. She's kind of fire. Kind of fire. The eyes are fire as fuck. And then we got the red though. It's not blue. It's not some blue shit. That's a fire one. It's not like fully Hatsune Miku because she has like the red. I wanted to make it some emo shit. I wanted to make it kind of tough, and I kind of feel like this type of blue kind of fit with the red. It was like a cool combination, so I was like, cool. And she has like, I wanted to make her so swag. So like at the start of the match, she like yawns. She has like a yawn, and then like she like waves to the fans with both hands, like waving to the fans, and like the nonchalant style, you just like lob the ball casually, so hard. The customization is honestly pretty fun. That's true. Like every character that looks like Miku is like canon Miku. This is Shmiku. This is Shmiku. I'm gonna call. That's what I'm gonna call her. I mean, I'm just. My name is just Shmirko with a :3. Shmirko lowercase :3. But the character is called Shmiku. Shmiku. Let's call her that. Let's call her that. I feel like that's fire. Wait. Sometimes the shit does not. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sometimes I feel like I click to switch the screen and it just doesn't want to switch. I'm a big fan. I'm actually. I wouldn't say I'm a big fan. Like I don't listen to Hatsune Miku like that or anything. But shit is shit is boring. Some of the shit is kind of cool. I like the phenomenon around Miku and like the fan base and shit. It's kind of neat. I wouldn't say like I'm a Miku fan, but I respect the shit a lot. And like that art little thing where everyone was like, "What the fuck was that?" My bad, yo. That's my tag. That was my tag on accident. Oopsie. Okay, see ya. I'm gonna see you around then. In a minute. All right. Let me just cook up a little beat 2, okay? I gotta take a little bit of a break so my ears can rest. You know, I had to show off my Pokemon Champions avatar for that real quick. Boom. And now we cook. And now we cook. We're in Xenology, which has kind of been failing me. I know on these streams, whenever I open Xenology, I'm worried that I'm like not pulling the shit together that I want to pull together. I want to do like some staccato strings. Let me do some almost some glow type of shit. I think that'd be fire. I think that'd be neat. These are always dry as fuck, so you gotta up the reverb a little bit. You gotta up the reverb. If y'all don't notice shit, let's see. I got 2 viewers right now. If any of y'all produce, if you have the knowledge, you gotta turn this shit up, and then this reverb starts playing. That's like for most sounds. I don't know why. You gotta turn this shit up, the rev send, the reverb send, and then you got the reverb. Why? I don't know. They just leave that shit off at first. I guess it's cool if you want to have your own reverb, but I kind of been using just the reverb in the plugins recently. I've always been like a bring your own reverb to school person. Just like pull up my own reverb and just have a dry sound. But honestly, I might just be getting lazy, but I've just been using the reverb in the plugins itself. Let's change key real quick. Let me see, right? Got 3 people in there. Ooh. Okay. Let's get some. Let me see, right? What can I cook? So my iridescence house to Discord. Let me check that real quick after I get a. I'm gonna work on this melody real quick, and then I might check that, Mira. Thank you. Let's see. I'm kinda. I don't know. Oh, screen was lagging a little bit. Interesting melody. That's not what I thought. That's more so what I wanted. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. Let me quickly check your what you sent. Real quick. A little show and tell on stream. There's a little break. Won't make that take too long though. Don't worry. Just like a quick detour. Okay. Hello? Hello? Wait, I gotta go to the right channel first. Got 2 I see in the building as well. There we go, and switch the thingy. Fuck, I'm stupid as hell. Okay, there we go. Boom. Wait, is everyone in this house? How do you change exterior? Is that only for big houses? Because I haven't unlocked that shit yet. How the fuck do you get exterior shit? Is that only for like major houses? But yeah, we got Mira, we got Anna, someone. I forgot who this is. Me, second. Is that for me? Wait, who the fuck is this? That's not for me. Oh, you got the draw exterior? Oh, that's why I don't have exterior. I thought you could like give them a tree house and give them all kinds of cool shit, but damn. Cause like the regular exterior, like I guess it's just a house, but I low-key would want to have like cool different types of houses and shit. That kind of you gotta draw the shit. I guess it's fine, but I suck at the drawing shit. It's fun to meme. I only drew one, like I only drew one like food item, the one that you need to draw, and it's like literally that shit is just like whatchamacallit, that shit, you had to like draw a cake, and I literally wrote the word cake on it, and like I gave it some crazy attributes, and that was it. So is this also a Chase Man character, the one with the fedora? Anyway, but yeah, I fucked that shit up. I have two iridescences in my island. I already told this last stream, but I got iridescence 1 and I got iridescence 2 on accident. I mean, no, they're both called iridescence, but it's just like I have 2 of them. I got me and 2IC and Amy and Matt. They split off, and for me solo. Yo, low key, that shit is kind of pre-Former Cruise iridescence when you think about it. Like when Matt was working on Polaroid, I'm pretty sure. I guess that was probably before Polaroid, but like me and Second were working a lot at like late 2024, early 2025 and shit. Me and 2SC were working a shit then, and like we were like kind of a duo. And then like if you look at Polaroid, that's like mostly Amy. So like Amy and Matt were cooking some crazy shit. That's like damn near the Amy collab, like the double T Amy collab, honestly. There's so much Amy beats on there. So the vibe. And then for me obviously is a later addition to the crew. I'm still mildly annoyed that I was getting my commission and no one. Wait, what? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was just kind of dumb. We weren't really thinking about that, to be fair, because like you got a new member, and like that the stuff that you did was cool, obviously, but like that was more something you were like really working on, and like I had to be a little bit convinced to like really. I was just like I always just try to be nice, obviously, but like once I played 100% Orange Juice, I was like on board fully. That was like when I was on board, because I was kind of like knowing me. I when I make a promise, the chance exists that I just don't keep it because I just changed my mind or I just kind of want to do some other shit. So I had to be a little bit convinced, but yeah, it just didn't cross my mind, I guess. That was kind of on this. But you turn that around fast, honestly. I feel like you turn it around pretty fast. And now we got the art, and like I have the fucking I have my little guy. I have my little PNG tuber now because your commissions. So thank you. And thank you to the artist. I forgot the name again. Let me quickly look up this person's name. It's like 4-letter word or something like that. Arts. Tasu. Tasu. Art.tasu on Instagram. They cooked. They stood up. They chefed. That was pretty quick though. That turnaround was pretty quick on Formy shit. And it also looks pretty good. It looks like kind of some shit that Formy would draw. Like it looks very accurate to the source material. Shit's really nice. Loki, that artist could also honestly make like a bee avatar for me in a similar vein. Because this art style is kind of fitting for me, maybe. But also, I kind of, if I would actually like stream for real and get another PNG tuber, I'm thinking about doing Trashy Spud for the arts because she is pretty affordable commissions and her art is ridiculous. Her art is unfathomable. So good, and you know she's friends of us. Honestly, she's hard. I would say I'm not like super close to her, but she's nice as fuck, and she hangs out in the Iridescence Discord. So she's sick. Big fan of Spud. Big Spud head. That's the fanbase name apparently. I made that shit up. Oh, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Let me think, right? Honestly, that's pretty affordable. You pay like 25 for each of the 6 sprites. Each set of 6 sprites. Oh, that's like so 25 per person. So it's like 125 total, right? That is also very affordable. Because if it was 6 sprites, then like, well, I need 4. I'd need 4. You're good. If I need 4, that would be like math 20 or some shit, right? Cool. Boo boo boo. Boo boo boo. Because that's also less for me because it's yours, right? I think. So that's boo. That's boo. I would like some like bee-esque art. Some bee thingy. Uh. Mm. They accidentally mischarged you. Oh damn. Oh yeah, because it's part of like 2SE's shit. Oh yeah, so you had to pay less. You mean? Because that would have been double because it's 2 different drawings. Let me get that right real quick. I'm I'm trying to multitask, but also I kind of stuck on like what to add here. Cause like with some shit like this, I'm always like worried I'm about to add something that doesn't fit with the rest. Let me see. Is expanded play here? Fuck it, purity. I was trying to not click on purity so bad. I was trying to not click on purity so bad, but I was like, fuck it. It had to be done. It has to be done. Let me think. I just want some more oomph there. Some more body. Body, yaddy, yaddy. Didn't understand what I was asking for on Rosie's Prize, so I said it, but they didn't ask for more because I bought so much art already. Okay, yeah. Because like, okay, they didn't like understand the principle of like what Rosie was supposed to be. Yeah, you had to just like clarify that shit. Okay, cool. Okay, boo. Let me see what else I have. Ooh. Ooh. I think I used this for a Matt's unreleased Matt song. Actually, I don't know. Like one of these pianos. An unreleased Matt song that might not come out immediately. Chill the fuck out, yo. No. Nope, no. Blah. Blah. That you thought it was similar, smaller, I think. Yeah. I feel like they usually charge less if it's like no colors though. I think they charge less if it's no colors, right? A lot. I've seen that a lot. But like you can get like a cheaper commission if it's not colored in. But I guess they just didn't even charge for that. But I feel like it wouldn't be that much extra based on how cheap it was already for what they did. For like what you did have to pay for. So you're probably like, fuck it. If I had to guess. If I had to get in the mindset of a talented person asking for asking money for commissions. Oh, only $5. But I feel like, I mean, nah, that's a bit less than I was expecting it to be. But I guess like, that's honestly maybe fair. I guess I'm assuming they told you it was a mistake, but like, that feels like not that bad. That feels like almost not a mistake. I don't know. Maybe I'm bugging. Maybe I just don't know the art economy like that. Maybe I'm just bad at knowing what art goes for. Let me see if I mix that shit. Let me see, right? I would like to give back to more artists because a lot of artists, they're struggling, but like they're so far. In a world where like AI is so prevalent. I don't know, Mira, I don't know how much you scroll like Twitter. I mean, I know you have a new account, but like, did you see like the fucking disgusting, like there's like a thumbnail or like a PokeTuber, and they use like AI to make the fucking arts with Pokemon on it. Shit you can literally just get from the internet. Just get some PNGs, bruh. Fucking using AI to make a Pokemon thumbnail is crazy work. Main point is they are also affordable. I pay like 40 for my commission from Spud that I sent. Oh yeah, wait. Oh wait, I switched my shit. Wait, I forgot. No wait, wrong button. Wait, I wanna see that again, cause like I think I know what you're talking about. That one commission with like the like exposed to chats. Hey, Twisty can buy Tomodachi Life now. Hell yeah, you can play that shit while I'm playing Champions now. And he can make a worse version of the 2IC me, because mine is the superior one. Do you want me to show the commission? Because it's kind of cool. Like the thing you commission trashy for. I mean, like, we're the only two in here right now, so I guess it wouldn't matter, but I gotta act like there's like 50 people in here and we could be leaking some shit at any moment. That's important. Wait, where was it again? Cause like Yapich. Where the fuck did you post that shit again? Was it in like the... Wait, it's this shit. Wrong button. Cause I'm stupid as hell. Boom. This shit is cool as fuck. This shit is cool as fuck. Really nice. I wonder how they do the color gradients and shit. That shit looks amazing. That shit looks fucking amazing. Their style is so cool. See, I fuck with the style of the little chibis that Tasu did, but Trashy style is so crazy. Like, for this being as expensive as this being 40, I don't know how average a commission is, but this being 40 for that is kind of still pretty good, I feel like. Shit is very, very good. For what that shit is, that shit is crazy. Again, I don't know like how the average like artist charges for shit and like quality and whatever the fuck. I love art, obviously. Oh wait. Like, I obviously support artists charging what they feel like they're owed for their shit. But like, I just don't know like what the fucking average art like goes for and shit. Wait, what? What do you mean? You got form shipping address for what? Did I accidentally show it on stream? No, right? Okay, I was just bugging. Just booging. He sent that to you? For like the cards? For like the whatever, the membership cards thingy? I might just put some drums on here because like I feel like I need to be more alive. Okay, hell yeah. Okay, hell yeah. I didn't want to. I mean, I'm just incredibly cautious, even if it's like kind of ridiculous because like, what the fuck would I have shown in that fucking... Like, if Formy would send this address, he would not do that in that GC randomly to everyone. I feel like that would be more like a personal thing you sent. It would be kind of ridiculous to send it there. But like, you never know, man. What I accidentally show on stream. I would be down for the business cards. Honestly, like, it's kind of tough. What's kind of tough is like technically I never need to dox myself. Or like never risk getting doxed. Well, like I never need to like risk my address. I'm not super secretive about my address, but like if you send Amy something, I can pick it up from him because you already know his address. So I don't need to share my address per se, and that gives an opportunity for me and Amy to meet up. That's like best of both worlds. That's best of both worlds right there. Right there. Well, could not, can. I do not consent with being doxxed. I would never dox anyone. Doxing is cringe, IMO. I would not be caught there doing that shit. In this day and age, especially. I mean, like, obviously it's never good, but like, bro, nowadays it gets a little scary with the risks associated with that shit. It gets a little spook. Well, this is kind of cool because it like cuts off. I don't know about this clap. This clap is kind of weak sauce. Weak sauce. I caught that quote of like fucking what's his name? How was that fucking Quentin Tarantino saying weak sauce, and I just randomly say weak sauce now. I don't even like that dude. I like his movies a lot, but I don't like the dude. But it's so funny to unironically say weak sauce. Like imagine that's in your lexicon. I don't know if that's what he actually said. I think it's what he said though. I saw a quote on Twitter, so I'm assuming that's actually legit. Weak sauce is so funny. Yeah, you can only sell my address for 2K. I'll give you a share. If I ever sell you your address, I'll give you a share of the of the. If I ever sell you your address for 2K, I'll give you a portion. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Actually, I don't like the idea of getting doxxed, but like I don't know how crazy the risk could be. That's my thing. It's like I probably posted enough footage of my house to where someone could go find me if they wanted to, and they had the time and money. Not the time, not the money, just the time. I guess the money if they have to fucking do something. But honestly, just putting the information online is enough. If some kind of lunatic in Belgium finds this shit, I'm done. Doxing doesn't per se mean that you gotta use the information yourself. It's just if it's out there. Love money, 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 money. Love money, so you don't even love having money. You just love like money in general. You love just giving it or spending it or like doing anything with it. That's life, though. That brings me to a topic I recently was thinking about. You know how like people always argue whether about like money and happiness and like how much money can make you happy. I feel like we cracked that code so long. Like, is that even a debate? I guess maybe about the specifics, but obviously there's a plateau, like a certain plateau you hit. Like there's a certain amount of money that's obviously gonna sustain your living that you're gonna want. But at a certain point, like the more money you get, your happiness doesn't per se go up x that much anymore. It like kind of because like what you really need is just like a good life, a fun life, just being able to enjoy living, and that doesn't need to per se come from having a lot of money. But if you're stressing about money, you're not enjoying living. You feel me? I feel like sometimes certain questions, like certain shit, it's like so easy to me. It's like, why is this that much of a debate, bruh? Like, obviously, money makes you live comfortably, which makes you happy. But like, happen that doesn't mean money just only comes from happiness. Only comes from money. I don't know the fucking pyramid and shit, with like your different needs and shit. You think the entire pyramid is just a money bag? No, money is fire though. I mean, capitalism isn't fire, but money is fire. True, right? Like money, you need to have money, but you also just need to enjoy your life. If you're only getting money, you're not enjoying your life. Then like, what is money even really doing? It's more complex than that, but it's just kind of like that. When I hear people discuss that same shit, it's just like, I mean, broadly speaking, that's the answer to me. Obviously, life is more complex than just like, oh, if you're not enjoying this shit, you're doing something wrong or whatever the fuck. But like, Everyone just wants to enjoy living. Because at the end of the day, you're not really born with a purpose by default. So you gotta have a good time for yourself. Boom. Little philosophy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's obviously a cycle, but like everything is a cycle when you think about it. Most things are a cycle. Most things come back around. Money is just like one of the prime examples of it. You know, it's just like you can. I just had fun being outside in the sun and eating an apple. An apple doesn't like one apple does not cost that much. I could just get an apple. If you're just like I'm not the most wealthy, well-off person. I'm definitely like more well-off than a lot of people, but like got a lot of privilege. But like I'm still like middle class, kind of, right? It's just I live with my parents, which is just like that makes it comfortable for me. But like I can just get an apple and just eat the apple in the sun and have the best time of my life. You know, it really can be that simple. It's like like I said, I was listening to Limbo by Emine, and like that one song, there's like this like part where he's like talking, like someone is talking about like money and possessions and shit like that, and like oh like you want a big house, you wanna have a lot of money, you wanna fuck hoes, you wanna have this crazy lifestyle, but like sometimes you gotta enjoy the small things. And it's like talking about like eating a fucking grapefruit. Like if you never just ate a grapefruit just like raw like that, like not in like a smoothie or whatever the fuck, that can just be nice. That can just make you happy. Yeah. I mean like at the end of the day it's like it's not like I enjoy life all the time, but sometimes like when I'm so stressed about my financial situation, it's nice to know that there's a bunch of other shit that technically I don't really need to spend money on to just have a good time with. But again, that partially comes from that comfort of currently being in a decent position, you know? So that's not like everyone that there's a lot of people that constantly have to worry about money because of how their current situation is, and obviously I feel for them a lot. That's a bit of a I feel like I need to add a bunch of shit. I am like, yeah, we definitely. I would say I'm pretty privileged. I'd say I'm pretty privileged. I got pretty privileged and I'm pretty privileged. Actually, I don't know if I'm pretty privileged. That's a whole different thing. I don't know if pretty privilege applies to non-binary people because like IRL, you don't really get like a non-binary people pass. People don't give a fuck. But like I'm pretty privileged, like to keep it a bean. But that's mainly because am able to live with my parents currently, and like they care for me. Thank you, Mira. I feel like I'm decently pretty, but just living with my parents and they are able to hold it together pretty well. I got like a little unemployment check for a bit. I'm doing really good at school, which is awesome. First time I feel like I've ever really done great at school, which is kind of crazy. So things are looking fairly up. There's a lot of things I am able to do because of like my pretty comfy situation currently. But there's a lot of there's a little There is some dark clouds roaming above my head. I'm not gonna per se go into that, but like I'm gonna try to enjoy what I can enjoy for the time being. I recommend that. I recommend that. I'ma remember that there's a lot of promising shit in the future, but there's equally a lot of dark shit in the future that I'm anticipating that's not gonna be fun. But that doesn't mean that that's all that's going on. I might actually have to a lot of beats I gotta have to mix properly. Like I'm trying to not spend too much time on mixing because it's also just boring as fuck to look at. But I feel like the problem is gonna be if all the beats are kind of shittily mixed and people hop in and they hear my beat and they're like, "This shit sounds like mixed like dog shit." Then then they're gonna just leave because my shit's ass. But I swear I'm just trying to have a good time cooking up and talking. I don't not to worry about my future too much, but the future comes. Yeah, I mean that's true. There is a difference between having to not worry about the future and like being aware of this shit, but just trying to have a good time. You're gonna worry, but like you're gonna also still able to have a good time. Like think of the shit you're currently enjoying or like have been enjoying in the past couple weeks. Where you're like, ah, that was pretty fun. I had a good time with that. As long as you can do that, you're like straight. You know? But you gotta kind of lie to yourself. There's a lot of optimism that feels incredibly forced, and more just to like cushion you and to like pacify you. But like that that's not how the world works. Everyone knows it's not how the world works. But the world is also not, generally speaking, there's always enough hope to try to you know have a good time where you can. You know, I'm kind of cooking with what I'm saying, in my opinion. I'm like kind of throwing out some crazy wisdom. That's what I'm good at. Like I'm in a lot of ways I'm very stupid because like I don't really sometimes I really don't think before I say something, or sometimes I just like generally just mess up incredibly basic knowledge things. But like I feel like I'm pretty good at like giving some life advice for someone who honestly I have a lot of life to still live. A lot of things I have never done compared to people my age. A lot of improvement to do, but I've also had 24 years of experience on this earth. Like even if some of that shit might have been a little bit wasted here and there, I feel like that's still quite a bit of time just living, just being alive, which does do some shit to you. See, I feel like this is kind of hollow. I feel like I might have to put a pad under that shit. This shit is kind of hollow. See, like recently, like let's say the past month or so, I was really stressing. So like that's why I've kind of adopted this mindset of like, I mean, the stress is gonna be there. The reality, the reality is not just gonna shy away, but like on the other hand, it's not all not all doom and gloom all the time. Because you never know what else can happen. Some things might turn out better than you expect. You just gotta be aware. Gotta be aware of future, present, and past. You gotta be aware of all three. in equal balance. There's some big bars right there. I want to have like a face pad, like one of these. You gotta be aware of the past. You gotta be aware of the future, because like sometimes some shit in the past can help you navigate the present, and some shit in the and obviously you gotta be able to enjoy the present for as much as you can, and obviously you gotta worry about what the future brings, and aware of it, and prepared to an extent. Why do you think so many animals be having these instincts? They're like damn near designed to thrive in the environment that they're in. You think humans don't have the same shit? Why do we worry? Like that shit for a reason. If there was nothing to worry about, why would we have the ability to worry? There you go, that's beat. I was just like putting some shit down. Wait, am I fucking tweaking? Yeah, I'm tweaking, right? Am I not tweaking like crazy? Yeah, this is on the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm hella distracted. There we go. I feel like the keys are not good, man. I feel like we gotta like. Thank you. Thanks, Cal. I feel like the 1, 2, 3 like it's a bit too on the beat. You know, we gotta like spice it up a little bit here. Sorry, I just been kicking live advice. That's why I was kind of distracted from the beat. Cause like on one hand, like I don't fuck with just like making the beat and not saying anything. I fuck with like cooking some heat while spinning some heat. Wait, this is the drop, by the way. We turned that shit around. I was kind of worried. Nah, that's not it. Let me maybe give it another beat, another name. I mean, give it a name real quick. I'm gone real quick. I know why I do that shit. There's nothing to see here. Let me just go back. Whatever. Fuck it. I need to remember it's still a cook up stream. You feel me? I love talking, but sometimes too much talking is a bit crazy. Let me think about this. Rare, good glow beats. It's kind of rare to make really good glow beats. I'm not gonna lie. Rare occasion. Actually, it's not that rare. It's just been a while. It's been a while since like really tried to cook up a glow beat like this. But yeah, man. I need some craziness. I need some craziness, but I need to find a way to balance it out. I need to play the beat enough too. This is another thing I gotta remember. If I talk, I need to just play the beat sometimes, because like people that hop in might just want to hear what I am cooking up instead of just hearing nothing. Like, they'd rather hear some beat than me yapping, but I gotta combination one. Where did I put them shits? Here. There we go. Maybe some shit like that. I love talking, man. Talking is fun. Talking is really fun. Maybe it's a bit too much, actually. I gotta maybe make like a longer pattern that's able to have the snares kind of more dip in and out, like they're not consistently present, because that just gets a little exhausting. But the like consistently present, yeah, it is fun to talk. It is fun. I just need to find the right balance. That's kind of my main issue. I need to find the right balance between having enough beat play. Let's see, this is good. What if I copy this and like just... Let's see, ready? Maybe it's one of those where like it's like, let me think. Maybe it's like one of the parts. That's interesting. I don't know. Maybe it's a bit too busy, but it's kind of a cool little vibe. Cool little bounce there. And here now. Decent. Even with like kind of rough mixing, this is like decent. I'm enjoying this beat. Honestly, we're kind of 2 for 2 right now. Kind of surprising. Kind of 2 for 2 for the beats. Kind of surprising that I've been this consistent today. There we go. Boom. Decent. I'm gonna call it the quits right there. Boom. Okay. Oh, I forgot my tag. I know I haven't really used any of my other tags. Have you ever, Mira, have you ever heard my other tags dry, no effects? You probably, maybe if you've watched some of my other videos, I might have used them. Get illegal. This one is peak.
That's gotta be illegal.
Oh yeah. I got the This Schmirgle beat.
This is Schmirgle beat.
This is Schmirgle beat. That might be the one I use for this, honestly. Fuck it, let me do that.
This is Schmirgle.
Tutorial of how to put this tag on my beats. First, this shit needs to be on the fucking tempo. So I gotta go drag that. I go none. Make sure that's clicked, whatever the fuck. I'm gonna just hope that shit slides. Oh fuck yeah, I forgot you can't do that anymore. Ah, they fucked up the shortcuts that make this shit easier, man. I hate this shit, man. The new FL updates I had to download, they I've not had a single thing I've seen that actually is helpful. It's either useless changes or just changing ways certain things work. It just throws me off. Like just kind of nerfing the. Why would you nerf a DAW? You normally I can just click. I can do shift and I can just click with the thing and it cuts immediately. Now I have to drag. Why? Why nerf a DAW? The DAW is too powerful. You have to fucking nerf it? You have to make it worse? Like what? Why do you have to make the DAW worse? What's the point of that shit? It's like a fucking download a troll version, an April Fool's version of this shit. This shit is just worse. So now that shit's on there, we're gonna add some effects. Boom, boom. Maybe put some sound goodizer. It's like FL Studio was like, you know what, Ableton is kind of far. I'm gonna just make this shit worse so that people go to Ableton. They were like, all the good quality of life. Let's just get rid of it. So you hear that? That is not in key. That shit sounds bad. So then I go like Stretch Pro. That way, if you pitch it down, it doesn't like it still sounds like an original voice. It doesn't sound like a pitched down, like deeper voice. It kind of tries to retain the same tone of the voice, right? Because like if you pitch something down, like some audio file down, usually it's like deeper voice, like none of that. Why is this like this? They changed this too. It's just annoying as fuck. Okay. Usually you got the notes. There we go. Got the notes here. And you see they're like, if I pitch it up if I pitch it up one, normally it should be in key. That is not. This one is not. Is this not? Wait, is this like?
This is Schmirgle beat.
Wait, okay. Sometimes it sounds kind of weird, so maybe I have to like pitch a different key to have it better. Let me see, right? Because this sounds kind of weird in my opinion. Hello? It might have to be a different key. I can't lie, this shit might have to be a different key. Let me see real quick. What is this? Turn loop star. What is it? Why is it a dice or some shit? What is that? Ugh, they keep on adding useless dog shit, man. Let me check real. No, fuck, I'm dumb as hell. What is it again? So like if I do, see like, I'd have to like change the pitch a lot, I think, to have it be on time. Maybe this is not the one, but sometimes you can like, so we can just like make this one unique, and maybe that works better. Nah, okay, this tag doesn't work. Okay. Sorry, Matt. No Matt tag. That shit was not working.
That's gotta be illegal. Gotta be illegal. That's gotta be illegal. That's gotta be illegal.
Ah, no, whatever.
That's gotta be illegal. That's gotta be illegal.
Let's
That's
see.
gotta be illegal. Gotta be illegal. That's gotta be illegal. Gotta be illegal.
This might be fine. This is a bit. This beat sounds a bit fried, but you know, we did it. We did it. I will consider that a 2 for 2. I will consider that a nice 2 for 2. 2 for 2 beat down. That's pretty good. I will shoot for a 3. I feel like that's kind of max before like it gets bad. Let me quickly check how long I've been streaming. Let's see how the stream is doing on here. Okay, I just quickly checked and I am still on live chat there. I didn't know if it was gonna switch back to top chat or some shit. That seems to be okay. Oh yeah. What am I doing again? Where do you see the time? Oh yeah, I see the time here. Honestly, pretty decent. I feel like I've been making a lot quicker work of these beats compared to the previous streams. Because I feel like usually I stream a lot longer. So this one might be relatively short compared to other streams. Would you look at that? Or the other 2 streams. It's not like I've been doing that much streams. Would you look at that? Hey, but also we did actually get someone who complained about the shit of not playing the beat. I didn't want to immediately point that out, but that's what we were talking about. Like, people can complain if they don't like it. And someone did. They did also say the beat was hard, so I appreciate that as well. Grievances were aired, and you know what, Pharaoh? I was just talking about life shit. Man. Sometimes you gotta do that. But I was talking about Pokemon. Cause like I was talking about some life shit because like I was if people hear me just talking about competitive Pokemon, no one gives a fuck, so they just leave. So that's why I was like, maybe like some more broader topics would actually legit like keep people a little bit more invested. You feel me? Beautiful, artful. This is a classic plugin. Fucking goated. Okay, I don't not drink enough. I gotta drink more, man. Water. Nice. I got great cold water next to me and I just have not been consuming it. And that's what it's made for. Why the fuck is that shit standing there otherwise? Okay, let's see, right? Let us see, right? Go visit lives of Mr. B. That's okay. That's okay. No problem. I'm just here chilling. Regardless. Ooh. We finished the other beat. I don't know if you caught that still. But we finished that other beat. Hell yeah. I was done with that other beat. I was just like, okay, this is good. Call it a day. I was trying to put a different tag on it than the illegal tag because I kind of just been running with the illegal tag because it's convenient. Because it's just already in my template. I gotta remember to put all the other tags in the template too for ease of access. Nah, that's kind of weird. Let's see. Let's see. I feel like if this stream is a bit shorter than the other one, I would not mind that shit because honestly, my cat is still outside. My cat really wanted to go outside before I streamed, and I was like, "Oh no, bruh, you're gonna go away late as fuck. I'm gonna be here fucking 3 a.m. waiting on your ass." And I was like, I gotta let the cat do what it wants to do. Cause I think that's what my parents would have done. Yeah, cause like I don't want her to be like completely regulated. If she expects to always be out at the same time, and I'm like tripping over it and worried that something's gonna happen, that might actually end up biting me in the ass when she goes away and she like actually stays away long. But I feel like she's been outside today, so I was just like, why do you still need to go outside? I gave you the opportunity to go outside in the day, and you've been outside for a bit. I was like playing Champions on my couch on the TV, and she pulled and I was like, where the fuck is she? I'm assuming she's outside, but I see no signs. And then she pulled up, and I was like, yeah, you're inside. And then she's like, after I'm done with dinner, she's like, I need to go outside again. I'm like, come on now, you had your time. But maybe cats just need a lot more than I am willing to give them, which is bad on my end. I try to care for my cats as good as I can. Or my one cat. I only have one cat. But I'm also overprotective as fuck, so. Let me see. I'm just overprotective as hell. Wait, let me flip my phone real quick. All my pets are my own, so I just get annoyed at them. Oh yeah, okay. Like you don't really have like some shit. Technically, I didn't buy that cat. I mean, it's just the cat or my parents, I guess. But like, I mean, it's still our cat. It's just our family pet. Okay, like, are we talking dogs? Cats too? I mean, cats can be cats can be feisty and mean. Cats can be feisty and mean. I've had plenty of times my cat. Sometimes playfully, sometimes because she actually I might have accidentally rubbed her the wrong way, but like just touching the wrong spot on her body, and she's like, "Fuck off! Take these claws." And I'm like, okay, I guess that's it. She can hurt though, but there's definitely some cats I feel like are better at clawing you than others. I have had times where like a cat clawed at me and the fucking claw was stuck in my hand. Fucking like hooked me. That shit is scary. That shit is scary. Fucking lock. My cat is like baby. It's just like You can get a little scratch. You can get a little scratch from Courtney, but it's not like she's not a fucking like lizard hooking me with her claws or some shit. A cat and a dog, huh? Dogs Beach. A lot of dogs have that type of temperament. It's like you never know with dogs. I love dogs, but like I am kind of worried around dogs, cause like you never know which ones are both bite and bark. Some are all bark no bite, and some are all of the above. There's definitely been miserable dogs I've loved because they're so fucking adorable, but like also evil as fuck. My grandparents had a terrier, like a Tibetan terrier, whatever they're called, and that was a ghoul. That was actually a ghoulish fiend from the deepest depths of hell. That shit was fucking demon. That shit was a fucking demon, barking at everyone, attacking them and shit. An absolute ghoulish fiend. But I loved it because it was adorable as fuck. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to that guy. Was a silly dog, but all generally a fucking vile beast. Dogs are adorable, but some like can kind of it gets to a point, man. It gets to a point, man. This is a crazy lead I found, by the way. I didn't know Diva was this crazy. I didn't know Diva was gonna get this fire for me. This shit is kind of nuts. I might have to take a different synth one. This is kind of a vibe. Okay, this is like dry. I feel like if I put some effects on that shit, it's gonna be hard. I'm a big fan of pets, but like, even though I definitely stress about my cat a lot, it's just because I'm overprotective. Right, I do love having an animal in the house. And cats are overall less commitment than a dog. And like, not only because like, oh, I won't get a dog because it's too much commitment. It's also like, even though I do love dogs, a lot of different dogs, it's like if that animal is not, if I cannot give that the life that animal deserves, I will be kind of, I will feel so bad. Like I don't want to have an animal in my house if I can't guarantee it, like its life being pleasant. Like I really don't want to. Wait, that's kind of weird. Is that doing that shit by itself? Like. Oh yeah, it's like one of those. Okay, I see. It's like one of those filter oscillating ones. Okay, cool. Cool. Boo. Let's see, right? I will say like cats have always been kind of in my life. Dogs, sometimes I think about my life if I were to have a dog. Any other animal, I do not care. I'm sorry, I just don't. There's not a single other animal I would love taking care of. Again, like a dog would probably be tough, but I would love having a dog. Any other animal, they can be cute if someone else has them, but I do not need them. Yeah. I really, there's a lot of animals I love, There's a lot of crazy pets I've seen people have. Me, no. Most I'll pass on. I'll fuck with turtles. I know someone with a pet turtle, and like we went cherry picking there, and like there was just a turtle in the yard, just like fucking around. That shit is crazy. Just in Belgium, there's someone who's having a turtle in their backyard. That's a hard ass. I am a pet? What do you mean I am a pet? From who? God? Are we all just God's pets? It's like God playing Little Pet Shop with us. Let me see, right? Oh, I wanna have that pan. Oh, I wanna have that pan. Pan. Oh, I didn't even peep. I didn't even peep. I see where the confusion might have originated from. I am not anyone's pet anymore. I was a teacher's pet, if that counts. Because I was just so fly. I was just so trim. Not because I was like a fucking dork or anything. I was cool as fuck, obviously, but the teachers still loved me. I'm not into pet play, if that's what you're saying. I'm not into pet play. Is that what you're saying? No, I'm not. Because I don't know what other context I'm supposed to derive from. You're not into it. I'm not into pet play, bruh. I know, no offense to people who are, but pet plays causes a lot of divide in the fetish community. There's apparently a lot of wrongs and rights in pet play. This shit gets serious. I know that, but I'm not into it. It's like in Tomodachi, you know, when they like say like, I've studied the whatever the fuck rule book. I've not studied the pet play rule book enough to get into that shit. the idea of having a fetish community is crazy. Imagine if Monica joins again and is crazy shit again. Imagine someone joins and we talking about pet play and like fetishes. Nah, never. No fetish tier list. That goes too far. Also, it's like any fetish that's not a fucking crime or like incredibly morally bankrupt, like obviously so, that's just F, and the rest is like I don't give a fuck. The rest is up to like I don't know. I guess like I would rate it based on how much I would be into it, not how good it is overall. Or like how I would judge other people for. Cause like Loki, what was I trying to say? there's a lot of shit that's like I guess deemed a fetish where I'm like I can't really see a problem with it. It's just like if that's your lifestyle, but obviously if you're like a fucking dickhead or like it's actually in a whole community and there's a shit ton of bigoted people or some shit like that. Obviously, like if some fucked up shit like that. But like furry shit or like pet play shit inherently, like puppy girls and all that shit, I don't really see a problem inherently with it. It's just like a lot of communities be weird as fuck. The people in them be weird because of other shit. I don't really be giving a fuck about what you're into, as long as you're just not actually a menace to society, like legit. Boom. Interesting. Well, let me actually work on these drums outside the melody. Just look at this. Look at this kid, bruh. All glass breaking. How much glass break sounds do you need, bruh? Bro ran out of IDs. Like, half of this is just glass balls thrown on the ground. Yes, I love going meow 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 as well. I am a big :3 user. I mean, I literally have a :3 in my fucking whatchamacallit, in my champion's name. Well, let me see if there's a better 808. It's been a while since I used one of these type of 808s. Yeah, nah, like, I mean, gunshots and all that is cool. That one is literally just breaking glass. Cody makes great kits, but like, I don't know what was going on there with sound effects. Very one note. I love Cody's kits though. Generally. I mean, this shit has a lot of good drum sounds. It's just sound effects, just all fucking glass breaking. Nice. Maybe something. This is so low. This bass note is so low. Oh, it's also because this shit is like turned down accidentally. Whoops. See, this is a bit too. Nah, this is a bit too high. There you go. Cody is, by the way, like one of the best YouTubers to watch if you want to get into like making beats, like trap beats particularly. I would say. He has some very good videos, very clearly explains like his process and shit. Some cool sounds. Mira, I don't know how much like, I mean, assuming you watch like a decent amount of anime, but like I feel like Cody also uses shit on like anime sounds and shit in his kits, like. I don't know if you recognize any of these sounds or some shit. Senpai? Wahaha. Yeah, it's just CXDY. You probably recognize the dude if I just showed a picture of him. And like if I just look up his channel, you probably recognize the dude. I feel like, depending on like where you've been on the internet. I feel like you listen to enough underground rap to maybe have seen him. This dude? There's some good videos, man. Good editing too, funny editing. Very good guy. He produces a lot of shit for Destroy Lonely. Like No Stylist, the drums were done by Cody. I produced some shit off the last Lone project too. Good sheets. Nah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Nope. Never seen him before. Now we have. There you go. That's him. There you go. Let's see, right? Let's see a little bit, because I'm kind of bullshitting with these drums. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Maybe a different pad, because I like this pad a lot, but maybe this one is kind of... Maybe not a different pad, just like do something else with it. Give it a different place in the track. A different function. I'll repeat it again. Watching content related to like making music or whatever genre you want, and just someone that makes enjoyable content that you can learn something from. Great way to get better. I'll never stop repeating that. YouTube is a gold mine, man. YouTube is a gold mine. Maybe this shit kind of bleeds into each other a little bit too much. That's like the main issue of this beat. There's a lot of cool shit going on, but maybe it kind of bleeds in a bit too much. See, right? You become a music nerd? I feel like you know quite a bit of music already, honestly. But whenever I see people say music nerd, I always think of like Album of the Year, Rate Your Music type of shit, or like Anthony Fantano. But like, I guess I'm a music nerd too, in a sense. I'm just not the type of nerd people want to shove in a locker, you know. That's the main thing. It's like if you like an album of the year type of nerds, you like deserve wedgies. No, nothing on music making. That's fair. Many such cases. A lot of. Guess that's a problem in today's society. Actually, that's kind of wrong. Like, I hate it when people are like, "How can you critique music if you don't know shit about the process of making it?" It's like, I mean, because the shit doesn't sound good to me. Like, it's like honestly, like it's like watching a video game. If you watch a video game and you see someone good play it, you kind of get the gist of how it's done. So when you're seeing like a person playing bad, you might pick up on why. That doesn't per se need the experience and all the knowledge in your fingertips. Like if you listen to a music and you know what sounds good and what sounds bad, and you hear other people talk about music, you kind of get the idea. You feel me? That is fair, but that's kind of the thing. It's like if you are a hater, you gotta be a taker too. You gotta be able to take the hatred as well. I know a lot of people that are able to dish it out, but they're not able to take it. And those people, like, I lose a little bit of respect for. Just a little bit. It's just a slight bit. Some people can't help it though. It's just like you gotta be honest with yourself. Because it's not fun to be critiqued. Even if, let's say I'm the biggest hater of all time and someone critiques me, that might still feel bad for me. But like, it's just how you respond to it. Let me think about this, right? Hodgepodge. What a beautiful word. I guess I just made it 2 words because it looked better. Hodgepodge. There's some shit. I might have to switch for sound. I don't know, bruh. That's just the name of my hard drive. I need to get a new hard drive. I need to just like replace the old one so that like if that hard drive corrupts or like fucks up and then becomes too old, I might lose a shit ton of stuff. That's just my external hard drive name. I never changed that shit. That's just a brand or some shit. What the fuck was that? I'm sorry, y'all. What the fuck was that, man? Lecture 2. I have traveled, so I guess I do. Only in Europe. I've never traveled outside of Europe, so I don't know. Maybe. Let me think about this shit. I need a little bit more hands. Maybe get a little bit of OTT. I get better to go to Belgium. Yeah. Someone got sent to the hospital while waiting in line for it. You know why? That's a specific addendum. Oh, okay, because that just made it take longer for you. I see. I'm following. Heat stroke. That's rough. That's tough. This shit is way louder now. Way. Interesting. I'm digging this beat decently. Not bad. Interesting. Okay, but what did you say? It was taking 5+ hours even without the hospital guy, probably. Okay, yeah. That's oh, in the sense that like the dude was just in the sun so long that he caught a heat stroke because he had to wait that long. Damn, 5 hours wicked. I mean, I gotta remember you're in America. That shit is probably not as surprising as I'm trying to make it out to be. Yeah, it also is hot as fuck there, yeah. It is indeed hot as fuck in Florida. Has it ever snowed there? Ever? Does it? I mean, I'm assuming it rains there, but I don't know, bro. America weather is crazy. But I feel like any continent, any like country that's like that big, Loki must have insane weather. Because up top it's cold as fuck, down below it's disgustingly hot. Never snowed. I love snow. This is one of my hottest takes. I think winter is the best season. I love it too much. Holiday season, I love it too much. Cozying up, having a good time. It's too great. Snow is beautiful, bro. I love snow. It is cold as fuck, though. It is cold as fuck. Snow is a very cold, whatever the fuck, substance. Believe it or not. Fuck what you heard. But actually, snow is cold. Like, snow is like a cold thing. That might be unknown knowledge, but... Nah, let me see if there's maybe some key type of thingy. It was warm here unless it's windy. Yeah. Oh yeah, that whole thing of like Americans finding it weird that like British people can't take like like the weather that's like average to y'all. Cause like that country is not made for warm weather. They did not keep climate change in mind. They thought that was a hoax. They thought that was a meme. They were not fucking with the idea of it ever being too warm. A little bit of a peeve I have is when like people complain about how the weather is bad here, but like recently we've had like amazing weather, a lot of really good weather, and it's just like okay, but like come on now. I know it sometimes still rains here and it can get bad, but like people just forget that it's not always fucking horrible weather. In the UK, it's kind of crazy sometimes, but like here, yeah, yeah. Sometimes I feel like every year, records get broken of how warm it is, but like, yeah, it's still very hit or miss here too. But honestly, we've kind of had droughts more than we've had like like crazy. I feel like the winter sometimes can get crazy, but like, but honestly, like, you know, maybe pretty cold in Florida is like a godsend. I don't know. That's neat. That's neat. Sometimes I mean, I'm very aware that I'm not from America, but I'm so damn connected to people from America that it's like, I find it sometimes crazy how I was just not born in America. Like, why the fuck am I even born here? On one hand, I don't mind, but on the other hand, it's like, bro, my third eye would open if I would be in America. Like, legit. I would evolve. I will undergo metamorphosis. There's a reason everyone retires in Florida because it's nice. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, it's like kind of like Benidorm in that sense, I guess. I think anyone would enjoy it here if you didn't hate America so much. I mean, I hate America too, but it's also just like going there and living there. If you're used to Europe, I hate most discourse nowadays. A lot of discourse feels like, okay, bro, just go eat an apple like I did outside listening to some Amine and have the best time of your life instead of debating on who's dumber, Europeans or Americans. I'm here to talk about politics every day, but I feel like a lot of the Europe versus America bullshit is not even about politics. It's just about like it's just a pissing contest. It's not even about like political shit at all. It's like if it were about political shit, you wouldn't be comparing Europe to America because they're both bad. There's levels to this shit obviously, but it's like think you're above Americans because of your situation in Europe is kind of crazy. You don't know what's going on. I do I wanna visit them too. Like low key, I don't know if I'll ever go to America. It's scary, but I would love to hang out with 2SC IRL. I love that. I'm thinking. I don't hate this beat. This is a bit. Where's the bass? Oh yeah, wait, I forgot. I added an entire lead here, but my initial idea was to get another 808 in there. I just added an entire lead for some reason. That's funny. I legit forgot what I was about to add in my beat, and I just added something entirely different. That is hilarious. But I feel like 2SC told me that it's a bad idea to go to where his state or like his city or like his town or whatever. Like I was like, I want to see where you live, like actually. I want to see where you're chilling. Yeah. Okay, don't phrase it like that, Mary. Come on now. That's crazy. that's the silliness kicking in. But no, yeah, I would love kicking it with 2SC. But he said maybe I don't know where he recommended it. Was Sacramento or some shit? I don't know, forgot. Some shit close by. That's not where he lives, but it's like something close enough where it's actually like not dangerous. I don't know if it was about dangerous. I think it was just like it's not nice. It's just not a good environment to have someone for the first time visiting America kick it there. It's better to go somewhere else. But honestly, I just want to see where people, not where people live, but how people live, the environment around their shit. I need to go in their house and look at all the shit that they got going on. But like, that's, I mean, to be fair, technically that's what we did, right? When you came to the city, I don't live in the city. I live outside of it. But it's like more interesting to go to that city because there's shit to do there. Here it's just like you can just see the environment I survive in. Like if you find that interesting, that's cool. Yes. 7th? What is the 6th again? Is autumn the 6th? You'd be the 6th. Did I? Oh yeah, cat. I said cat. I forgot. Yeah, nah. But actually, you might. It's not a ranking, but like I feel like you were way more involved with us, like directly, and in like a group chat with us. Cat is not corresponding with. I don't think Cat has directly corresponded with me ever. It's just like she does stuff for me, and then that gets to us. Cause she did a tag for me, she did like iridescence tags. So I shout her out because she did some really cool shit we like use a lot, but like we don't really. I don't really. She seems awesome. She seems great, but it's not like I know her. It's not even just the gifts, cause like that's some shit you really don't need. You really don't need to do. It's like nice, but like it's specifically the shit that you do for us and the dedication to like helping us and like trying to do some cool stuff that's like not per se music related, but like the little cards and like the mod and like oh yeah, you did the Amy cover, like Amy covers and art and shit. That is obviously big too. That's also big. And you were on the, wasn't your voice on was it the last song on Navy Blue? What song was that? It was not the last song on Navy Blue. What song was it that you were on? I thought your voice is somewhere on Navy Blue, no? Two songs. Oh yeah, you say like Navy Blue. Right? And like, Amy, where the fuck are you? That's not me doing your voice. I just wanted to do a silly voice there. Amy, where the fuck are you? You ain't wanna come out here? Oh, I'm losing my shit. I'm slowly but surely losing my shit. I'm making noises I'm not supposed to make. This kind of makes like poop, I'm not gonna lie. This shit needs a lot of work. I might actually cut this off. I need to do some work on this beat, but this beat actually has some elements. I really like this. I liked it. The stuttering that you did, I was kind of like, it was kind of on the fence for me, but actually the clip itself, like the thing, it was pretty good. You sounded kind of mad, agitated. He sounded kind of fed up with his mind games. He's always on the road. He's always on the road playing tricks, scheming. A real schemer. Not bad. I've made worse beats. I would say it's probably my least favorite beat of the 3 I've made, but all kind of needs some work. He comes out when he needs to. He pops out when he needs to make himself known. Like when he needs to tell you the new Muse single is fire. Or some shit. Or like when he's dropping a new project, obviously. Like, only for important shit. Like if a new song enters his favorite songs list. Sex album coming soon. This shit was mad or something. The Sex album. Wait, no. Click wrong button. The Sex album is crazy. Ghoulish. Fiendish. Ghoulish and fiendish. And actually, I keep on forgetting what he has said online and what he hasn't said online. Is it something else? Because I know Matt and Amy were talking about Sex album. I don't know if he was I don't know if it's like a solo Sex album. Is it like aren't all of his albums sex albums? Like what do we define as specifically a sex album? I guess every single song? There's no black holes? Okay, pause. There's no song like Black Hole? There's no song like in like there's none of the beautiful songs? Or is it literally like the fucking ambient shit and then he's just talking about sex on it? It's just like fading away type beat, but he's just talking about sex. He's made an album about having like actually the experience. This is tough. This is tough. I'm gonna make a beat tape when I have sex. About sex then, if that's the move. That shit is tough. Let be known. The shit's changed him. This shit changed him for real. He changed up in his day ones for this shit. This is crazy. The I just had sex beat pack, beat melody pack. That's the next one. Next one. My next melody pack is gonna drop in 50 years. That's tough. That shit is tough. Yo, cdtv yapping in this bitch. I'm scrolling fucking social media again. That's a bad habit. That's a bad practice on stream, bro. Hey, yo, cdtv might know I stream now because he was in the chat. Not in the stream chat, but in Bad Gang chat I mentioned streaming, so hell yeah. I'm gonna ask him streaming advice tomorrow. Yeah, let me peep what the fuck that shit was. I saw it, right? Like I opened YouTube and I saw this shit. But I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here soon. Oh yeah, the creepiest song shit. Oh, that's why he posted the fucking tiger shit. Nah, see. You gotta know I'm dumb as fuck. I keep repeating that shit, but like, I know that song. Should we? Are you down? I would not mind it. I wouldn't mind that shit, but I might pause it to talk. I wouldn't mind watching it. Are you down? I would not mind that shit. That would be pretty fun. Then I have to change the. True. Uh, true. Wait, let me cook. Right. Oh, it's not even that long. Yeah, this is a smash. This is a smash. That's a banger ID. That's what I'm trying to say. Wait, what am I doing again? I'm trying to do something specific. Oh yeah, change the fucking name of the stream real quick. To reflect the new. How do you do that? Like, this is how stream shit looks. Oh yeah, wait, I'm not on the screen. It's on the screen. This is how streaming looks. Look at this. Can I not change the chat? The name of the stream while I'm streaming? What is this? Highlights? How do you change the name of the stream while streaming? I don't actually know that. Fuck it. No one gives a fuck. I know you can do it. I just don't know where. Oh, you just click it. Oh, fuck. It's just here. I'm dumb as fuck. Watching the new cdtv video, then dipping. Nah. Yo, before ending stream. See, this is some bullshit. It's probably for a reason, but I want to do one of these. Illegal move. Banned move. Okay, so we're gonna do cdtv before ending stream. Boom. This shit crazy. CD is gonna fucking ban me.
What makes a rap song creepy? I've done several videos on disturbing songs throughout the history of my channel, but I wanted this list to differentiate itself from those a little bit. Creepy can have several connotations, but for this video, we're going to be focusing on songs that just make you feel a little like the rapper that made them is a little odd at best.
Hell yeah.
And
wait, should I wait? Should I wait real quick? If you did that shit, I might have to wait a little bit. I might hop in the Discord real quick. Boom. Added extra. So what makes a song creepy?
What makes a rap song creepy? I've done several videos on disturbing songs throughout the history of my channel.
Okay, what makes a rap song creepy instead of disturbing? Disturbing is like nasty shit. Disturbing is like nasty as fuck, right? Like, it's like generally depraved shit, right? Like really depraved topics, and like murder and like controversial shit, right? And creepy is just like the vibe is just off. You know, it's just it's more the feeling that the shit evokes. That's what I think.
What makes a rap song creepy? I've done several videos on disturbing songs throughout the history of my channel, but I wanted this list to differentiate itself from those a little bit. Creepy can have several connotations, but for this video, we're going to be focusing on songs that just make you feel a little like the rapper that made them is a little odd at best, and concerningly weird at worst.
Yeah.
So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, this is cdtv, and let's take a look at some some songs that make you want to file a restraining order against these rappers on behalf of their microphones.
I'm at the bank, I'm penetrating, I'm putting in, I'm penetrating, I'm getting big, I'm stimulating.
I know this song dropped like 10 years ago, but we all still moved on too fast from this. Tyga, Kylie Jenner, 25, 17. Take a seat. Over there. Tyga, of course, received a lot.
See, the thing with the Tyga shit, right? Like Mira knows this, but I had a little back and forth because like I didn't know that the shit was the Tyga song. They was talking about Kylie Jenner. I had no clue that was like the shit, and I thought it was just like some random like weird sex bars or some shit. I completely forgot about this whole song and like the fucking name and all that shit. I erased the shit from my memory because I knew about the Tyga shit with Kylie Jenner and like how weird that shit was, but I legit forgot.
17. Take a seat. Over there. Tyga, of course, received a lot of criticism for this because he was a grown man dating a 17-year-old. Now, they went public with their relationship the month that Kylie Jenner turned 18. What coincidental timing. But were rumored and very convincingly shown to be romantically involved prior to that. For example, Tyga held Kylie's 17th birthday party at his house. He posted a photo of her on his Instagram when she was 17, captioned with, "Certain things catch your eye, but only few capture the heart." When they first met, Kylie was 14 and Tyga was 21, so a lot of people just weren't very comfortable with how all of this appeared. And Tyga's response to the criticism was to release a song in that month where Kylie turned 18 and they went public with their relationship, where he says,
"They say she young, I should've waited. She a big girl dog when she stimulated."
She a big girl dog when she stimulated.
This dude is dumb as fuck. What is this deal, bruh? Like, I think like a lot of rappers have this urge that they like need to respond to shit instead of just they just need to like fight back on everything. But they just want to like argue about like, I don't give a fuck, I'm cool as fuck, I be getting hoes, y'all are jealous, I'm getting teenagers. As a grown ass man, 21 and 14 is nuts. That is fucking nuts. That's not cool. Like that's literally not cool. It's not like not cool, like in that way, but like it's literally like, how are you trying to flex a fucking age gap like that? Like I know it's Kylie Jenner and she's like famous and all that shit, but like come on now.
8 words. Fuck Tyga, man. 8 simple words was all it took for Tyga to send a chill up my spine more efficiently than any horror movie director ever has. Do you think that defense would hold up in court? Your Honor.
Is this supposed to be a bar, by the way? She a big girl. Dog when she's stimulated. Why is there no like comma here? Isn't there supposed to be a comma? Is a comma part with... Is she a dog? Like what the fuck does this mean? Like this is just sounds depraved, but it's like he was trying to make a bar out of this shit.
Horror movie director ever has. Do you think that defense would hold up in court? Your Honor, I know what I did was wrong, but her moves in the bedroom were right. Why does your cap in the music video say 12, Tyga? What are you trying?
My favorite part of this video is bro's reading this shit from a fucking pad. Bro is reading this shit from a fucking notebook. Bro penned this shit down. This is not a freestyle. This is not like on the whim. He wrote that shit down. He had to memorize these bars. In the video, it was literally just like, this is from the heart. I just penned this shit down on my pad and now I'm gonna rap it to you. Burn the book. This is the fucking the Death Note, but instead of like killing people, it kills careers. This is like this is actually a fucking lethal weapon. This notebook, bro. Kendrick should not even beefed with Drake. He should have just given him this notebook, like via like a little mole. Like yo, I got a new pad for you. You can write your Kendrick. This is in here, and then like Drake writes in that shit. And be like, and he would just expose himself. Because this is like actually like a fucking tool of destruction for careers, I think.
To tell us. And the sample that the song uses is the children? Bit on the nose, eh, pal? Unfortunately, the beat for this song is pretty fire, but if you want to listen to a song that uses the same sample, but isn't about being a proud predator, check out the Dot Rotten track Overload. It's pretty gas. And it's
what's up with Kylie Jenner and just bagging the worst people ever too? I mean, that's not her fault, obviously. But like, Tyga is like awful. But like, that's more linked to her. But it's like every other... That's like the, you know, the Kardashian curse that they always talk about? That shit is kinda, like, I'm not saying the Kardashians are perfect or whatever the fuck, but that's kinda misogynistic, because it's like, come on now. Are we really saying the women are the reason for these men sucking? Or being bad or whatever the fuck? Like, come on now. This shit's corny as fuck. Only curse I believe is the little B curse. All these other curses are dumb as fuck. Like, but it's like, Travis Scott, I don't really like him anymore as like a person. I don't like him at all as a person. Timothée Chalamet like had the ball rolling, but he really fumbled it. Not even because of the ballet shit. It's just like a lot of shit that like you hear about him. It's kind of like a bit questionable. He's like, I'm unsure about how I feel about him. But like a lot of other people that have been like in the Kardashian circle of the men, I'm like more on them than on the Kardashians. I mean, they probably do a lot of bad shit too.
Not like Tyga's responses would get any better as time passed either.
I feel like
because your image took a hit. People calling you a pedophile, putting you in the same breath as R. Kelly.
What's he saying?
I'm always ahead of the curve, like, so, you know.
The curve. Ahead of the curve. Oh, I get it, because he's literally ahead of the age curve. He's like, oh, her stock is gonna be high as fuck when she's like 21, so I'm gonna buy early. That is nasty. What the fuck is he talking about?
Like,
let me finish him. He knew he fucked up when he said that shit.
I'm just always ahead of the curve, like bro, like, so even before like
you knew she was gonna be hot at 18.
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. He bought the stocks early, because he thought talking about women like that is crazy. But I'm just quoting what he's doing. This shit is nuts.
No, I knew she had a lot of potential. You feel me?
Oh,
dude, what the fuck? Like, what the? He's literally talking about her like she's a fucking acid.
Hey,
that's
you were
nasty.
ahead of the curve when you dated a minor. You would think that someone that gets paid off of his words.
No, you don't get it, bro. You don't get it, bro. I'm a visionary, not a pedophile. I'm a visionary, bro. I just knew she was eventually gonna be of age. So it was like, why wait, I guess. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I think it's literally just fame corrupts your mind, bro. I think it's partially generally just famous people that their brains fried out of their gourd, bro. Like, I mean, I know there's a lot of unfamous people that treat women like dog shit too. But at a certain point, like shit, like it's like money and like jewelry and like women, they literally everything kind of becomes like an equal type of status symbol. So you kind of compare like money and like property to women because that's to you a similar type of. Yo, Polish Lavender, what's up? What's up? Thanks for joining. I was just talking about how Tyga is a disgusting creature, dude. A fucking ghoul. But now I was saying like people treat women, like rappers or like famous people treat women like property because like they brag about like the money, the clothes, the cars, and that's all cool. I don't have an issue with that. But it's like when you start treating women like they're fucking assets or like when they're like a fucking currency or like something to measure your status by, and you don't give a fuck about their. Yeah, I know. I'm still on one, bruh. That shit is fucking despicable, though.
select them better. That is an unironically weird and creepy man right there. I can't seem to find this song on streaming anymore, at least in my region. It looks like it's been removed from his Fuck What They Talking About mixtape on Apple Music. The music video, as far as I can tell, has been nuked from his official channels, hopefully because he gained the ability to feel shame. Or, less charitably, he's trying to hide the track so that people forget that he dated a 17-year-old and then defended it in his music by saying that she was good and bad.
Oh, we do got some Tyler in there. I wasn't expecting it.
This is a very chilling track, but weirdly enough, it makes me feel less gross than the Tyga song we just talked about. This is one of those ones that sits comfortably in the creepy and disturbing category. By this point, I'm sure you know about Tyler's haunting Sarah track from his Bastard mixtape. This one that I've covered in my disturbing songs lists, but little did I know that there was an unreleased sequel to this track with the wonderful title of Rotten Sarah, which I found out about through my Discord server. Considering Sarah is a track where Tyler murders and then cannibalizes Sarah, you could see why the prefix of rotten in this track's title is quite stomach-churning. In the original track, Tyler also kills...
See, like, the thing with Tyler's old shit, I don't really approve of a lot of it. Like, even if it's like a character, it's just like weird to me. I'm not really a fan of that shit. But like, I get a lot more upset at the Tyler shit because it's like real life. This dude was just weird as fuck in real life. And like, I don't think Tyler was... I mean, Tyler was doing ridiculous shit. Don't get me wrong, bro. You see some of the old photos of Tyler and shit. Doing like all... Like, yeah, it could have just been some edgy shit, but it's like, gets to a point where it's literally like throwing up Nazi salutes and all that vile shit. Where it's like, gets really heavy. But like, I feel like there's something about like Tyler, not per se this gets away with it, but it doesn't fucking viscerally make me so mad. You know? I respect him musically if you see it as like your own worst thoughts written down. Yeah, that's the kind of thing. It's like in that era, it's like letting the intrusive thoughts win type shit. Because I can extend some sympathy to people that do stuff like this because of the intrusive thoughts. But I do feel like people give Tyler a bit too much credit for like getting better and shit. Because like no one is just immediately better after that shit. Yeah, it is over the top. I feel like the Tyga shit is so real and still relevant. How women just don't get the respect at all that they deserve, and they just get treated as assets, and like age and all that shit. What's like people just completely disrespecting their fucking rights. But like this shit is like a bit of different. This is still like stomach churning, but like I do feel like it's one of those things where like the extent of like how depraved Tyler was at that time does go very deep, like deeper than just his music, right?
Himself at the end of it. So this song follows up as this kind of hazy, nightmarish aftermath where Sarah is still trapped with Tyler as a spirit in the afterlife. It's worth noting that the project that this was intended for was called Zombie Circus, so it might have had a bit of an undead.
The music that came from that shit is just interesting to look back at. But there's a lot of like images that like people dug up that make me believe like it was more than just music shit. But on the other hand, I think it was just very troubled and just like surrounded with people that were bringing the worst out of him. Right? I feel like he was just in certain circles where like there were just none of the checks, you know? Yeah, like it was definitely like I haven't fully listened to Wolf, but like on Wolf when you see the stuff that I've heard, like Answer, I feel like that's when he started getting into that bag, then he started being able to really, I feel like, unlock his potential more as an artist. I love Tyler's shit, by the way. I'm a big Tyler fan. But it's like we should not per se like give him a pass too fast for certain things. But on the other hand, it's like the entire discourse around it is just very annoying. Right? It's like he definitely yeah. It definitely feels like a lot of the edgy stuff. It's important to acknowledge the harms that it was causing. But like what evolved from that I do think is pretty beautiful. And it's an interesting time capsule. Right? I feel like it's an interesting time capsule nonetheless. But let's get on with
theme
the shit.
to it. It's made even more unsettling by the fact that Tyler sounds like he's barely even there during the verse.
Dead body laying next to Sarah. We're finally together. Truthfully, I kinda like this a little better.
And those early Tyler beats just sound like they have something evil lurking in them, man. It's a haunting track,
Tyler's
definitely creepy in a different sense
like,
to most of the other songs here, but at least this one is fully fictional.
Wanna be down? Jump in the car, rolling with me. I'll make you a star.
This track title really leads you to believe that Fat Joe is going to be talking about...
This is the one that was crazy, right? This one was one... This Tyler song, I know I stopped a little bit too much maybe there. I wasn't really paying attention to the song of it. I think all Tyler probably sounds decent. It's just like the lyrical content that I'm like, no, it's crazy on.
Older woman on this track. Nope, we have another grooming anthem, unfortunately.
Oh my God, bro.
And this one wastes no time
jumping
off the top rope to hit the Predator plunge in the opening bars.
Now she was only 16, I had to nurture that. Give her some...
Nurture that? Oh, it's literally grooming. Oh, it's like grooming 101. It's like, yo, what up guys? Today, I'm gonna make a tutorial on grooming. So what you do is you get a girl that's like not of age yet, like 16, 15, and you like, you become friends with her, and then you kind of make like little advances, but nothing sexual, and you kind of wait till she's 18, and then boom. Ah, fuck! No, fuck! I can't make jokes like that. You can't do sarcasm anymore without clipping shit, bro. Now, see, this is the thing, right? This is literally like the dude that invented fucking... This is literally the dude that invented grooming or some shit. Like, he's saying literally the quiet part out loud of grooming. Because, like, before people were... this was a thing, obviously. But, like, before people were aware of, like, what grooming was, like, widely. I think this was legit some shit people got away with. People didn't have a name for it. This was that gray area where, like, people weren't able to really... like speak on it, you know?
Then she drove me berserk when she gave me some head. She told me that she learned that from the porno flicks.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. There was a song I originally wanted to include in this video called What
do you mean? Wait, I'm kind of distracted by what you say there. I gotta like try to not do extended sarcastic shit because like it can actually get clipped. But I feel like people know I'm like a good person. I'm like nice. I don't do weird shit like that. I'm an angel. I would never do anything like that. People would be like, Mira, you, that's AI. You AI'd. Shmirko saying that shit if you clip that.
Little Girls by Too Short, an 80s track that is essentially a jailbait anthem. God, these sentences I have to say here. And it definitely...
I forgot the word jailbait existed.
...has its share of...
I forgot the word jailbait existed. Oh my god. I forgot the word jailbait existed. Oh my god, bruh. That's what late is right now? Midnight? Ooh. I gotta look out for my cat. My cat's still outside. That is a Redditor word. That is a Redditor word. That's That's too aware of how fucking disgusting you are. That's nasty.
Lyrics, but even in that track, Too Short makes it clear that he at least wants to avoid sleeping with minors and wouldn't knowingly do so. I decided not to include that song here in the end because some rappers, like Fat Joe here, decided to say to hell with all that and got straight to gleefully sleeping with a minor.
I was kind of confused that it was talking about a different song. I thought it was the same shit. Not only that, but grown-ass men were calling Britney Spears that. Yeah. No, but a lot of those young stars. A lot of these young stars, bro. They were either overly sexualized by men or like other people were like criticizing them for being too sexual and like slut shaming. It's all like it's literally you can't. We're rated by both sides. That shit was fucked up.
In their lyrics, of course. There's even a section in the verse where he talks to this girl.
Didn't she start at Disney first or some shit, right? She was in some kind of like Disney thing before like she really took music like series as her main thing.
About how she should be so happy that she's with him because that means she gets to live the lavish life. Is that not a peak groomerism to tell a minor, look at all these perks you get from sleeping with a rich man?
Yeah.
See all this money we got, we going shopping. Louis Vuitton and Gucci, we got it popping. See the respect that you get just from being my bitch. Look, see them, they sick, they won't be in your shoes.
Listen, I'm a hip hop.
This is pretty deranged. This is pretty sick. Oh, people are kind of. Oh no, yeah. Oh no, yeah. That's insane. Who was it that made like an OnlyFans at 18 and like it was like an insane flood of people that just joined that shit? Was it Bad Baby? By the way, is OnlyFans dead now? Because I know like the creator of OnlyFans died. Like the dude literally fucking died. But the dude was like a Zionist or some shit. The dude behind OnlyFans, I didn't even know his name, and then that's how he died, and then that's how he was a Zionist. So I'm like, no, I'm not sad. I'm not sad about that. I don't have a problem with OnlyFans models per se. It's just sex work is just a weird industry with a lot of depraved shit that is worth criticizing, you know? See, like, I don't know who owns it now. Maybe it's just the creator, and maybe they weren't, this dude wasn't an owner anymore. But, I don't know if I got the money to buy OnlyFans, bro. To buy OnlyFans, a company. I'm not implying that I have that I'm subscribed to an OnlyFans, by the way, but I just wanted to clarify. If you put our money together, I don't know. It'd probably be hefty sum.
I know that plenty of rap songs are not necessarily about being the best person, but I feel like it's best to just overall avoid bars of.
Is it better to make a song about actual murders you committed, or make a song like this? Turn line discussion. Yeah, like in the same boat. Like, is it? I mean, I'd rather listen to Future talk about shooting up a church versus this. Every OnlyFans is that bans the good shit. What the fuck does that mean? When you bans the good shit.
About preying on minors. Are you guys with me on that one? I feel like
I would rather listen to any given King Von song over this shit.
Don't really need that. I mean,
King Von actually didn't make bad music, by the way. I'm just saying.
The feature on the track,
context.
H-Mob, manages to stick to the overall topic of the track without making it about that even once. Fat Joe definitely could have done some workshopping on his verse, to say the least. It aged pretty poorly for Joe as well when a lawsuit was filed against him from his former hype man, and one of the accusations in there was that he slept with minors, leading the comments on any upload of this song to be filled with references to that. It's worth noting that last month those child sex abuse allegations were dropped from the lawsuit, so we can only hope that these bars here were pure fiction from Fat Joe.
Right? They were drops, I guess. I still don't trust the man that drops that song, though. How can I trust? How can I trust this shit's still not something else that we don't know?
Albums are disgusting.
What happens when you combine two of the biggest horrorcore edgelords in hip-hop into one track?
That was the other dude. King Gordy? I don't know him. Obviously I know Bizarre. I'm a cdtv watcher long enough to know who Bizarre is.
You get one of the nastiest songs ever created.
I don't really listen to like... I mean, I've listened to Eminem, but I don't know like D12, like... I'm not well versed in Eminem shit, aside from like cdtv videos and whatnot. But I know Bizarre, obviously.
I've expressed before that I'm not the biggest fan of Bizarre's brand of shock value, just pretty much saying the most outrageous things that he can think.
Does he ever wear shirts?
Think of, without much of an overall point to it, or that much lyrical talent. And Justin Bieber is an extreme example of that. This song dropped the month Justin Bieber turned 18, so these two grown men in their mid-30s at the time saw it as the perfect opportunity to make a track not only about murdering him, but sexually assaulting him.
What? My shit might get taken down, bruh. My shit might get taken down from this video, bruh. I might get fucking cooked. This is getting crazy. Justin Bieber hate in the early shit is crazy. Thinking of it. Honestly, nowadays the internet is toxic, but back then, you were just like a child making music, and you became a pop star. You were literally public enemy number one. You had to die. You had to literally die. You cannot be alive. Be like what, 12 years old, and be no, it was 18 at this time. Never mind. But like in general, like the Justin Bieber hate train like was steady chugging. Even then, right? Justin Bieber, the amount of people who wish death on that man for just being popular.
Yeah.
Do you think I can get a little boy pregnant?
Yeah, this is crazy.
We'll find out in a second.
Bro, this is disturbing. This is not creepy anymore, in my opinion. This is kind of crossing the line. I guess it's not. It's not. I wouldn't even say creepy is the wrong word because it's so obnoxiously vile. It's like like it's not like it's not like a shiver. It's like a puke. It's like way more visceral than that. It's like I don't even think this counts as creepy. This is just like you gotta fucking get locked up. It is absurd though. It is so ridiculous that it maybe isn't even that easy to take that serious. I mean, it's probably also not serious, but it's legit disgustingly vile still, you know?
Timid and he's giggling just like a little baby do, but I'ma give his ass dick for baby food.
Bizarre and King.
What, dude? Bro, what the fuck was he doing? What the fuck was he doing, bro? This shit is insane. Like, I don't really feel like this is even creepy. It's just weird as fuck. I mean, that's what he said in this intro. It's just weird. But it's like, I guess that's, if you're going by, it's just very deranged and weird, then yeah, I guess it counts for this video. It's like, okay, the first one is just like morally incredibly bankrupt. Second one is like, yeah, I mean, that's like creepy. unsettling, right? Third one is on the same boat as the first one, just like morally like reprehensible. And this is just like, what the fuck are we even doing? This is just like ew. This is edge, but like to pull to this extreme that it doesn't even strike me as edgy. Not in the sense that it's not edgy, but like it's just so over the top that it's like it's worse than the other like shit that's considered edgy back then.
Gordy could argue maybe that they were just satirizing the intense level of hatred that Justin Bieber got around this time period for no real reason, really. Bizarre even talks about killing his own daughter during the verse because she listens to Justin and he hates his music. But
okay, this line is also ridiculous, but it's a little bit more of a humorous take on this shit. Yeah. Because I don't think this is, I mean, this might be meant as satire, but to me it's like, bruh, why are you, like, I've always had this issue with people that say some shit is satire, and then they're literally like, saying some insane shit that is just not even funny anymore. It's just like, what the fuck are you even saying? We're like people that hated Justin Bieber saying that they were gonna assault him and make him eat dick. Like, no, they were not saying that. They just wanted him dead. They just wanted to have him backflip off a fucking building or some shit. They were not saying that. It's just a really bad way to parody that, if that's what you were doing. This bar though, this bar is also ridiculous, but that feels a little bit more like parody. The other shit just feels depraved to me.
Daughter during the verse because she listens to Justin and he hates his music. But
yeah, I mean, obviously, like if someone can say something, someone has said it. Like everyone has said all the most horrific things you could say. Yeah, I mean, like there probably were that many people, but it's like, how is this even parody of the shit then? Because this shit is just nasty. You know what I'm saying? This shit is just nasty as fuck. It's like you draw like some fucking lolly fetish arts to own lolly fetish artists. Like, that's ridiculous, bruh. Like, you're just partaking in the same shit. I mean, I was like in the know of like the Justin Bieber hatred shit, and I knew it could get crazy, and it probably gotten this crazy, maybe even worse. But like, if you listen to this, does this shit strike as a parody of that, or is it just the same shit?
We all know that
like, again, the daughter line is just kind of goofy. Like, it's weird as fuck, but it's also just goofy as fuck. It's like, I kill my 8-year-old daughter for listening to you, fuck you. Like, that just feels like some... Yeah, right? It's just weird as fuck. It's just, you're just doing the same shit. This, I can kind of get the idea of like it maybe being parody. But the rest? Nah. I can maybe get that one being parody. Because it's so ridiculous. Like killing your 8-year-old daughter because they listen to Justin Bieber. I mean, people were saying that too, but it feels more like dumb as fuck. To where like you can laugh at that. I'm not laughing at the actual depraved like sexual stuff.
He listens to Justin and he hates his music, but we all know that the real reason is that these guys are shock jocks. The video even has King Gordy beating it to Justin Bieber magazine shoots.
That's the shit that Tyler was doing too, right? Wasn't Tyler like fetishizing Justin Bieber and shit? I mean, he was significantly younger then, obviously, compared to these dudes. These dudes are like 30 or some shit. But that's kind of the shit that Tyler was tweeting, right?
Live in an apartment.
Some weird ass fucking shit about Bieber. He was just kind of like the punchline for a lot of that type of shit.
Building. I hope my neighbors cannot hear a single word of that.
Oh yeah, by the way, like if my neighbors heard any of this shit, I might go to jail. If they mishear what I'm saying and they think that's what I'm into, like, I'm fried, dude. Cause like I'm actually fairly close to my neighbors right now where I'm sitting, so if they hear that shit, I'm toast. Yeah, Bruno. Yeah, the Bruno Mars is disgusting too, bro. It's almost like the fucking I don't know if you know the rapper Lucky. He has like some insane tweets about Mexicans. And he has like a tweet where he's like, I would rather get fucked by like a flaming homosexual than like what the fuck was the shit he said? What the fuck was the tweet? Let me switch real quick. Oh wait, fuck. What was the tweet? The Lucky tweet? Lucky. That shit was insane, bruh. And it's like obviously that was satire, right? That was like a joke when he was like fucking 11 or some shit. This shit is absolutely nuts. I'd rather sleep in bed with a strong ass raging homosexual than a filthy. This shit is fucking unhinged. And if you listen to his music, this is actually an insane fucking thing to say. That shit is wild. But he apologized, like he explains the thing about it. He explained what was going on there. Wait, fuck. Wait, where were we?
But I really don't want to listen to two verses full of lyrics like this.
Wait, where were we?
I hope my neighbors cannot hear a single word of this. Listen, I'm someone who can enjoy and tolerate a good amount of horrorcore.
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's like even the satirization of it like gives way to like it actually being like the oh yeah, sorry. Wait. See, the thing is I put my I have to literally switch to a different tab real quick. There we go. Boom. My bad. I gotta find better buttons to assign the things to. Like Lucky explained this shit, and it was basically like him, like his friend group and like Mexicans had like kind of like a race wars, like a beef thing in his high school or like elementary school or whatever. And basically the Mexicans were tweeting similar types of shit. But because he was the only one that got famous, that's obviously what like people found out. That's kind of how he explained it. And I'm willing to buy it. It's also like he was like fucking 11, like he was young as fuck. So like I'm willing to buy it. But it's definitely like better to just explain the shit and move on from it and give it a place than like not acknowledge it, you know. He did say some shit about it.
I live in an apartment building. I hope my neighbors cannot hear a single word of this. Listen, I'm someone who can enjoy and tolerate a good amount of horrorcore music. I really can. But I really don't want to listen to two verses.
Did you? That could be the case. I don't think it matters. Wait, where? Oh, because of my email? Yeah, but potentially. This is why I want to have the different scenes so I don't do shit like that. It's not that big of a deal though.
Full of lyrics like this. This is clearly leaning into the more extremely dark humor side of things, and it is thoroughly absurd, I think you could say, but the verses get so disgusting that I'm out, bro.
It's just nasty.
You've also got to love the edginess of the genius description for this one.
Warning to all Justin Bieber's fans. You'll get a bit offended by the lyrics. This song is just a joke. Nobody's actually gonna kill Justin. We warned you.
All in all, the hate that Justin got in the late 2000s to the early 2010s was anything but normal, just because people found his music a bit...
They put a disclaimer in the genius? Bro. In the genius. They were like, we need to let people know. What Justin Bieber fan was listen to this shit? I mean, probably some. Probably some. Y'all think there was a Justin Bieber fan who was already into Bizarre, and then they heard that song and their fucking life was ruined? Like someone who like y'all think there's actually like a Venn diagram where like Bizarre fans and Justin fans like touched? Like there was actually like a little thing that was actually overlapping the fan base? Potentially.
Annoying, really. And this song was just a very small but very yucky part of that hate train. And for our sneaky non-rap entry for the video, we have this one, and it is a heavy hitter. I'm sure all of you are familiar with David's case by now, but in short, the body of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez was found in a car registered to him, with him actually finally being arrested for this the day before I recorded this video, April 16th. And there is a plethora of evidence that shows...
What's so wild about the David case is, I knew from him, the first time I heard of David as just like an artist was because of Kenny Beats did like the Cave episode with him. First time I ever... Yeah, Mira, I know that was a horrible phrasing. My bad. But the first time I ever like listened to the music, I was like, okay, it's cool, like on the Genius thing. And then like obviously the stuff with Celeste came out and then the murder and whatnot. Yeah, it's disgusting. RP to her, man. Because, like, it gets deeper than just a murder. It was, like, pedophilia. And then she got murdered as well. And, like, my parents know who David is now because of this shit. And David wasn't that big of an artist. He was, like, up and coming. Right? He was not that big of an artist. But this is such a wild thing to just randomly come out. But this shit is generally foul, man. It's like, it's one of those things where like you can never trust any artists. Your favorite artist could be doing shit like this. But there's still a sense in me that like my favorite artist wouldn't make that type of song. This shit is unreleased though, right? Let me play the rest of the video real quick.
That David was in a relationship with Celeste, potentially as far back as when she was 13, maybe even earlier, while he was 18 to 19. From what I gather, a lot of this was posted on his Discord, by the way, with him talking to her in the Discord. An extremely horrific situation already, made even worse now by the fact...
Because it's not unheard of, especially because of how huge this case is, it's not unheard of that they actually like... people in Discourse and shit like that could actually like authorities had to hit them up for some shit.
That several of David's love songs have been recontextualized and seem like they might be about his feelings for Celeste. One of these songs was recorded in late 2023 and never officially released, but it was leaked recently, song, labeled as Dead to Me.
You can't make a man with a dead woman, but I'll dance with the coffin.
The reasons why this is chilling are pretty obvious. Clearly dead in the song is used metaphorically, like saying someone is dead to you, but listen.
This is another type of creepy. This is like, how do you call it? I guess it's not foreshadowing because it's like, this song was made after the shit happened, and it was leaked after the shit came out. So it's not foreshadowing, but it's like you need the context for it to be creepy. The other songs, you get why it's creepy without the context around the song. I mean, you need a bit more context maybe for the Tyga one to get the situation, but I think it's like, that's hard to take out of the context. You can take this song, and if David didn't do the shit he did, he would just be metaphorical. But now we can't just see, oh, it's metaphorical because of how linked it, like you can't feel like it's actually like that. Like you can see how it could be for someone else, but because of David's situation, it just could very well be about the situation. Everyone in a Discord server could be responseless. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think there's definitely something gonna come from that shit. I can see it happen.
Listening to it now, it's impossible not to tie it into what eventually happened in real life. Separating the art from the artist is a nuanced and complex conversation sometimes. I don't think it's always as black and white as some people's stances on it seem to be. But something that ties this strongly into David, allegedly in a legal sense, grooming and murdering a minor that he made love songs about is so sickening that I just can't listen to them. These unsettling songs have a range of seriousness to them in this video, but this one is by far the darkest, with serious ties to a criminal investigation. With David finally being arrested, hopefully Celeste can get the justice that she's owed. People were critical of the police taking so long to arrest David when it seemed so clear that he was directly involved in some way, but we can only hope that the reason why they took so long was because they were building up an ironclad case against him to minimize the chance that he can find some way of wriggling out of it. Hopefully.
This is how that shit works. I feel like with shit like this, people find out that the jurisdiction, like, shit works, how like how this type of shit gets judged. It's the same way like people finding out how a RICO works because of Young Thug and YSL. Like how so many people, because of the Thugger updates, like updating about the case, they actually learn how like the fucking process works and stuff. It's important to know that shit, but it's also like, how is this not known more? Because it's pretty important shit to know when you think about it. Because people make insane accusations of like, how is this person not locked up? How is this? It's a difficult process a lot of the time, probably. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff that goes wrong. It's definitely a flawed system. We all know that.
That's the case. And I want to end this one by saying rest in peace to Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
Yeah, rest in peace, man. Oh my god, yeah. That is definitely the creepiest shit. It is disgusting. It is heartbreaking. It's genuinely heartbreaking. No other way to put it. It's genuinely so heartbreaking. That is definitely there's definitely a different league, because like I said, the context is everything there, really. I took pre-law and trying to do law school, and it's wild how little people... Yeah, exactly. Not just about like what laws. I was never told what laws there are. Not even on that type of shit, but just like how the process of getting prosecuted works, and like how like even like certain, probably in America too, with different states having different laws and shit like that. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of confusion with how this shit works. And I feel like that's people to make some to share some opinions that are less than like, educated. A lot of it is just because of the complications to the different jurisdictions and changes in laws. Yeah, it's just complicated as fuck. That is fair. You can't expect everyone to just know how that shit works. But I think some research can go a long way, like actually following cases like this as they're happening. Does he have a wrestling channel? Let me not dox myself. Does he have a wrestling channel? Wait, is that legit? Did he turn the old cdtv one into a wrestling channel? Look at the SoundCloud of the first thing. Heyo. Look at the SoundCloud. I have not listened to the Say Dada shit with Jace. What's this shit called? Oh wait. Wait. Let me cook. Crazy vibe.
What
change.
makes a
I actually
rap
don't
song
watch wrestling,
creepy?
But... Oh my god, what the fuck? Did he say anything in this damn video? This is the old account. I don't watch this shit. Is that the did he make this channel now? Because there was like a third channel that was like for gaming content he never used. Is this a new one he made? See, this is 2017. This is like an old channel he had that never went unused, and I was like, yo, use that shit for something else, bro. I remember like a couple months back, or like maybe it was even a year ago, he was talking about like, yo, we should, like, I'll do like a wrestling channel or like some sports related thing. And I was like, don't you have like an old account that you've like never used before? You were using that shit for gaming content, there's like no videos on it. I'm pretty sure that's this account. Right? Because yeah, it's just from 2017. I'm assuming. I might be tweaking. Maybe this is the fourth account. This is a hidden fort I didn't know about. I'm gonna ask him. Is this the old it was just called cdtv, I think. No productions, no the G. Right? I'm not watching this shit. I'm not really I don't know enough about wrestling to give commentary on these. And also I need to look at my cats. I've been streaming for significantly longer than expected. I was gonna do a shorter stream, but then Mira requested I'd watch that video. And thanks for joining, Polish Lavender. That was great. I was fuck with chopping it up with you in the chats in the cdtv's stream. So it was awesome that you tapped in with mine. That's cool. This is my 3rd stream. I'm having a great time. Just making beats mostly. I just did this video because it was fun. Yeah, I'll take care of her. And I'll see you tomorrow in the chat actually for the stream. I think it's tomorrow. So shout out Mira. Shout out you, Polish Lavender. It was a good stream. Don't do that. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Tomorrow I won't be streaming, but I mean we'll watch a cdtv stream, but I won't be streaming myself. But Friday I'll try to stream again. So if you want to just chill, talk while I make beats, that's always welcome. Okay, I'm a tap out though. Hope I didn't dox myself again. And yeah, see y'all another time, man. Talk to y'all later. Bye bye.